First up on our sponsor video slideshow is Andrew Ekman with Shelter Insurance out of West Plains, Missouri. Andrew's a big part of this event happening today, and we want to say thank you to him not only for that, and not only for working with us today with the commentary, but also for sponsoring the event as well. Get a hold of him at 417-256-2173. You can call or even text. Again, that's Shelter Insurance, Auto, Home, or Life there in West Plains, Missouri.
Hey, let's all give it up for Style 101 Hair and Tanning out of Bakersfield, Missouri, for jumping on board and being a sponsor for our Red Line Game of the Week. Get a hold of them for all your hair and tanning needs. 417-274-1238. That's 417-274-1238. Hey, all of us at Red Line Media Alliance want to say thank you to Turner's Welding and Fencing LLC. These fine folks are out of Bakersfield, Missouri, and they jumped on board for our Red Line Game of the Week, and we sincerely appreciate that. For all your welding and fencing needs, get a hold of them at 417-274-6970. It's 417-274-6970.
Now we have a familiar face on our sponsor video slideshow here at the Red Line, and that is Nicholson Farms. We sincerely appreciate them for jumping on with us yet again for one of our Red Line games of the week. Get a hold of Nicholson Farms for all of your farm and logging needs. They are a proud sponsor of the Red Line Media Alliance Game of the Week. Next up is Remax Real Estate Exchange out of Thayer, Missouri. Big thanks from all of us here at Red Line Media Alliance for them jumping on board with us. Locally owned and operated Remax franchise providing services in Missouri and Arkansas. You can get a hold of them at 417-264-6161 or, hey, find them online, remaxexchange.com. Say thank you to those fine folks there for jumping on board for our Red Line Game of the Week. All of us at Red Line Media Alliance want to say thank you to our next sponsor, County Line Fence. Proud sponsors of the Thayer Bobcats athletics, as well as sponsors of our Red Line Game of the Week. For all your fencing needs, get a hold of them, 417-818-4561. That's County Line Fence. Want to wish the Thayer Bobcats the best of luck. And now we have Steed Brothers Trucking out of Thayer, Missouri. We appreciate them for jumping on board with us and sponsoring this Red Line Game of the Week. This is a company that was established in the mid-70s through an idea of Charles and Jerry Steed. That's two brothers who saw they could offer more to their customers through better communications and on-time deliveries at the most effective cost. Hey, get a hold of them at 417-264-2266. Again, that's 417-264-2266. Hey, big thanks to Lorland out of Caulfield, Missouri. We appreciate them for jumping on board with us. That is a barn venue for all occasions, and we mean all occasions. Just a few examples: weddings, birthday parties, Airbnb, and plenty more. Get a hold of them at 417-274-4700, or you see the website on the screen there. Again, that is an Airbnb as well. Reach out to them in Caulfield, Missouri at 417-274-4700. That's Lorland. Hey guys, when I'm not here doing these Red Line Game of the Week live streams, I'm at my full-time gig, Baldwin Chevrolet in Poplar Bluff, Missouri. I've got 4 lots full of new and pre-owned inventory, with the majority of those backed by a warranty at no charge to you. Would love the opportunity to earn your business. Market of Excellence Award winner. You can reach me at 501-413-9715. You can shop online at BaldwinAutomotiveGroup.com. That's BaldwinAutomotiveGroup.com. Red Line Media Alliance, connect the world. Hey guys, we've been doing that since 2019. We'd love for you to go find our social media page, our Facebook page. Hit the like button and follow that one for us if you can. We're always covering different events from Northeast Arkansas to Southeast Missouri and all across the globe. Literally, all across the globe. If you want us to stream your event, you can get a hold of us at 501-413-9715 or reach out to us on our Facebook page. That's Redline Media Alliance. Connect the world. This has been our Redline Media Alliance Game of the Week sponsor video slideshow. We sincerely appreciate every single sponsor that jumped on board with us and spent their hard-earned money to support this endeavor and our live stream of this great cause. Thank all of you. Your live production will be back shortly. You're watching the Redline Media Alliance Game of the Week between Bakersfield and Thayer, and this is the video slideshow for the sponsors. Give them opportunity to be seen and to be heard. Your live production will be back shortly. First up on our sponsor video slideshow is Andrew Ekman with Shelter Insurance out of West Plains, Missouri. Andrew's a big part of this event happening today. We want to say thank you to him not only for that, and not only for working with us today with the commentary, but also for sponsoring the event as well. Get a hold of him at 417-256-2173. You can call or even text. Again, that's Shelter Insurance, Auto, Home, or Life there in West Plains, Missouri.
Hey, let's all give it up for Style 101 Hair and Tanning out of Bakersfield, Missouri, for jumping on board and being a sponsor for our Redline Game of the Week. Get a hold of them for all your hair and tanning needs. 417-274-1238. That's 417-274-1238. Hey, all of us at Redline Media Alliance want to say thank you to Turner's Welding and Fencing LLC. These fine folks are out of Bakersfield, Missouri, and they jumped on board for our Redline Game of the Week, and we sincerely appreciate that. For all your welding and fencing needs, get a hold of them at 417-274-6970. That's 417-274-6970.
Now we have a familiar face on our sponsor video slideshow here at the Red Line, and that is Nicholson Farms. We sincerely appreciate them for jumping on with us yet again for one of our Red Line Games of the Week. Get a hold of Nicholson Farms for all of your farm and logging needs. They are a proud sponsor of the Red Line Media Alliance Game of the Week. Next up is Remax Real Estate Exchange out of Thayer, Missouri. Big thanks from all of us here at Redline Media Alliance for them jumping on board with us. Locally owned and operated Remax franchise providing services in Missouri and Arkansas. You can get a hold of them at 417-264-6161 or, hey, find them online, remaxexchange.com. Say thank you to those fine folks there for jumping on board for our Redline Game of the Week. All of us at Redline Media Alliance want to say thank you to our next sponsor, County Line Fence. Proud sponsors of the Thayer Bobcats athletics, as well as sponsors of our Redline Game of the Week. For all your fencing needs, get a hold of them. 417-818-4561. That's County Line Fence. Want to wish the Thayer Bobcats the best of luck. And now we have Steed Brothers Trucking out of Thayer, Missouri. We appreciate them for jumping on board with us and sponsoring this Redline Game of the Week. This is a company that was established in the mid-70s through an idea of Charles and Jerry Steed. That's two brothers who saw they could offer more to their customers through better communications and on-time deliveries at the most effective cost. Hey, get a hold of them at 417-264-2266. Again, that's 264-2266. Hey, big thanks to Lorland out of Caulfield, Missouri. We appreciate them for jumping on board with us. That is a barn venue for all occasions, and we mean all occasions. Just a few examples: weddings, birthday parties, Airbnb, and plenty, plenty more. Get a hold of them at 417-274-4700, or you see the website on the screen there. Again, that is an Airbnb as well. Reach out to them in Caulfield, Missouri at 417-274-4700. That's Lorland. Hey guys, when I'm not here doing these Redline Game of the Week live streams, I'm at my full-time gig, Baldwin Chevrolet in Poplar Bluff, Missouri. I've got 4 lots full of new and pre-owned inventory, with the majority of those backed by a warranty at no charge to you. Would love the opportunity to earn your business Mark of Excellence Award winner. You can reach me at 501-413-9715. You can shop online at BaldwinAutomotiveGroup.com. That's BaldwinAutomotiveGroup.com. Redline Media Lights, connect the world. Hey guys, we've been doing that since 2019. We'd love for you to go find our social media page, our Facebook page. Hit the like button and follow that one for us if you can. We're always covering different events from Northeast Arkansas to Southeast Missouri and all across the globe. Literally, all across the globe. If you want us to stream your event, you can get a hold of us at 501-413-9715 or reach out to us on our Facebook page. That's Redline Media Lights, connect the world. This has been our Redline Media Lights Game of the Week sponsor video slideshow. We sincerely appreciate every single sponsor that jumped on board with us and spent their hard-earned money to support this endeavor and our live stream of this great cause. Thank all of you. Your live production will be back shortly. You're watching the Redline Media Lights Game of the Week between Bakersfield and Thayer, and this is the video slideshow for the sponsors. Give them opportunity to be seen and to be heard. Your live production will be back shortly. First up on our sponsor video slideshow is Andrew Ekman with Shelter Insurance out of West Plains, Missouri. Andrew's a big, big part of this event happening today. We want to say thank you to him not only for that, and not only for working with us today with the commentary, but also for sponsoring the event as well. Get a hold of him at 417-256-2173. You can call or even text. Again, that's Shelter Insurance, Auto, Home, or Life there in West Plains, Missouri.
Hey, let's all give it up for Style 101 Hair and Tanning out of Bakersfield, Missouri, for jumping on board and being a sponsor for our Redline Game of the Week. Get a hold of them for all your hair and tanning needs. 417-274-1238. That's 417-274-1238. Hey, all of us at Redline Media Lights want to say thank you to Turner's Welding and Fencing LLC. These fine folks are out of Bakersfield, Missouri, and they jumped on board for our Redline Game of the Week, and we sincerely appreciate that. For all your welding and fencing needs, get a hold of them at 417-274-6970. That's 417-274-6970.
Now we have a familiar face on our sponsor video slideshow here at the Red Line, and that is Nicholson Farms. We sincerely appreciate them for jumping on with us yet again for one of our Red Line Games of the Week. Get a hold of Nicholson Farms for all of your farm and logging needs. They are a proud sponsor of the Red Line Media Lights Game of the Week. Next up is Remax Real Estate Exchange out of Thayer, Missouri. Big thanks from all of us here at Redline Media Lights for them jumping on board with us. Locally owned and operated Remax franchise providing services in Missouri and Arkansas. You can get a hold of them at 417-264-6161, or hey, find them online, remaxexchange.com. Say thank you to those fine folks there for jumping on board for our Redline Game of the Week. All of us at Redline Media Alliance want to say thank you to our next sponsor, County Line Fence. Proud sponsors of the Thayer Bobcats athletics, as well as sponsors of our Red Line Game of the Week. For all your fencing needs, get a hold of them, 417-818-4561. That's County Line Fence. Wanting to wish the Thayer Bobcats the best of luck. And now we have Steed Brothers Trucking out of Thayer, Missouri. We appreciate them for jumping on board with us and sponsoring this Red Line Game of the Week. This is a company that was established in the mid-70s through an idea of Charles and Jerry Steed. That's two brothers who saw they could offer more to their customers through better communications and on-time deliveries at the most effective cost. Hey, get a hold of them at 417-264-2266. Again, that's 417-264-2266. Hey, big thanks to Lorland out of Caulfield, Missouri. We appreciate them for jumping on board with us. That is a barn venue for all occasions, and we mean all occasions. Just a few examples: weddings, birthday parties, Airbnb, and plenty more. Get a hold of them at 417-274-4700, or you see the website on the screen there. Again, that is an Airbnb as well. Reach out to them in Caulfield, Missouri at 417-274-4700. That's Lorland. Hey guys, when I'm not here doing these Redline Game of the Week live streams, I'm at my full-time gig, Baldwin Chevrolet in Poplar Bluff, Missouri. I've got 4 lots full of new and pre-owned inventory, with the majority of those backed by a warranty at no charge to you. Would love the opportunity to earn your business Mark of Excellence Award winner. You can reach me at 501-413-9715. You can shop online at BaldwinAutomotiveGroup.com. That's BaldwinAutomotiveGroup.com. Redline Media Alliance, connect the world. Hey guys, we've been doing that since 2019. We'd love for you to go find our social media page, our Facebook page. Hit the like button and follow that one for us if you can. We're always covering different events from Northeast Arkansas to Southeast Missouri and all across the globe. Literally, all across the globe. If you want us to stream your event, you can get a hold of us at 501-413-9715 or reach out to us on our Facebook page. That's Redline Media Alliance, connect the world. This has been our Redline Media Alliance Game of the Week sponsor video slideshow. We sincerely appreciate every single sponsor that jumped on board with us and spent their hard-earned money to support this endeavor and our live stream of this great cause. Thank all of you. Your live production will be back shortly. You're watching the Redline Media Alliance Game of the Week between Bakersfield and Thayer, and this is the video slideshow for the sponsors. Give them opportunity to be seen and to be heard. Your live production will be back shortly. First up on our sponsor video slideshow is Andrew Ekman with Shelter Insurance out of West Plains, Missouri. Andrew's a big part of this event happening today. We want to say thank you to him not only for that, and not only for working with us today with the commentary, but also for sponsoring the event as well. Get a hold of him at 417-256-2173. You can call or even text. And again, that's Shelter Insurance, Auto, Home, or Life there in West Plains, Missouri.
Hey, let's all give it up for Style 101 Hair and Tanning out of Bakersfield, Missouri, for jumping on board and being a sponsor for our Redline Game of the Week. Get a hold of them for all your hair and tanning needs. 417-274-1238. That's 417-274-1238. Hey, all of us at Redline Media Alliance want to say thank you to Turner's Welding and Fencing LLC. These fine folks are out of Bakersfield, Missouri, and they jumped on board for our Redline Game of the Week, and we sincerely appreciate that. For all your welding and fencing needs, get a hold of them at 417-274-6970. That's 417-274-6970.
Now we have a familiar face on our sponsor video slideshow here at the Red Line, and that is Nicholson Farms. We sincerely appreciate them for jumping on with us yet again for one of our Red Line games of the week. Get a hold of Nicholson Farms for all of your farm and logging needs. They are a proud sponsor of the Red Line Media Alliance Game of the Week. Next up is Remax Real Estate Exchange out of Thayer, Missouri. Big thanks from all of us here at Redline Media Alliance for them jumping on board with us. Locally owned and operated Remax franchise providing services in Missouri and Arkansas. You can get a hold of them at 417-264-6161 or, hey, find them online, remaxexchange.com. Say thank you to those fine folks there for jumping on board for our Redline Game of the Week. All of us at Redline Media Alliance want to say thank you to our next sponsor, County Line Fence. Proud sponsors of the Thayer Bobcats athletics, as well as sponsors of our Red Line Game of the Week. For all your fencing needs, get a hold of them, 417-818-4561. That's County Line Fence. Wanting to wish the Thayer Bobcats the best of luck. And now we have Steed Brothers Trucking out of Thayer, Missouri. We appreciate them for jumping on board with us and sponsoring this Red Line Game of the Week. This is a company that was established in the mid-70s through an idea of Charles and Jerry Steed. That's two brothers who saw they could offer more to their customers through better communications and on-time deliveries at the most effective cost. Hey, get a hold of them at 417-264-2266. Again, that's 417-264-2266. Hey, big thanks to Lorland out of Caulfield, Missouri. We appreciate them for jumping on board with us. That is a barn venue for all occasions, and we mean all occasions. Just a few examples: weddings, birthday parties, Airbnb, and plenty more. Get a hold of them at 417-274-4700, or you see the website on the screen there. Again, that is an Airbnb as well. Reach out to them in Caulfield, Missouri at 417-274-4700. That's Lorland. Hey guys, when I'm not here doing these Redline Game of the Week live streams, I'm at my full-time gig, Baldwin Chevrolet in Poplar Bluff, Missouri. I've got 4 lots full of new and pre-owned inventory, with the majority of those backed by a warranty at no charge to you. Would love the opportunity to earn your business Mark of Excellence Award winner. You can reach me at 501-413-9715. You can shop online at BaldwinAutomotiveGroup.com. That's BaldwinAutomotiveGroup.com. Redline Media Alliance, connect the world. Hey guys, we've been doing that since 2019. We'd love for you to go find our social media page, our Facebook page. Hit the like button and follow that one for us if you can. We're always covering different events from Northeast Arkansas to Southeast Missouri and all across the globe. Literally, all across the globe. If you want us to stream your event, you can get a hold of us at 501-413-9715 or reach out to us on our Facebook page. That's Redline Media Alliance, connect the world. This has been our Redline Media Alliance Game of the Week sponsor video slideshow. We sincerely appreciate every single sponsor that jumped on board with us and spent their hard-earned money to support this endeavor and our live stream of this great cause. Thank all of you. Your live production will be back shortly. You're watching the Redline Media Alliance Game of the Week between Bakersfield and Thayer, and this is the video slideshow for the sponsors. Give them opportunity to be seen and to be heard. Your live production will be back shortly. First up on our sponsor video slideshow is Andrew Ekman with Shelter Insurance out of West Plains, Missouri. Andrew's a big part of this event happening today. We want to say thank you to him not only for that and not only for working with us today with the commentary, but also for sponsoring the event as well. Get a hold of him at 417-256-2173. You can call or even text. Again, that's shelter insurance, auto, home, or life there in West Plains, Missouri.
Hey, let's all give it up for Style 101 Hair and Tanning out of Bakersfield, Missouri, for jumping on board and being a sponsor for our Redline Game of the Week. Get a hold of them for all your hair and tanning needs. 417-274-1238. That's 417-274-1238. Hey, all of us at Redline Media Alliance want to say thank you to Turner's Welding and Fencing LLC. These fine folks are out of Bakersfield, Missouri, and they jumped on board for our Redline Game of the Week, and we sincerely appreciate that. For all your welding and fencing needs, get a hold of them at 417-274-6970. That's 417-274-6970.
Now we have a familiar face on our sponsor video slideshow here at the Red Line, and that is Nicholson Farms. We sincerely appreciate them for jumping on with us yet again for one of our Red Line games of the week. Get a hold of Nicholson Farms for all of your farm and logging needs. They are a proud sponsor of the Red Line Media Alliance Game of the Week. Next up is Remax Real Estate Exchange out of Thayer, Missouri. Big thanks from all of us here at Redline Media Alliance for them jumping on board with us. Locally owned and operated Remax franchise providing services in Missouri and Arkansas. You can get a hold of them at 417-264-6161 or, hey, find them online, remaxexchange.com. Say thank you to those fine folks there for jumping on board for our Redline Game of the Week. All of us at Redline Media Alliance want to say thank you to our next sponsor, County Line Fence. Proud sponsors of the Thayer Bobcats athletics, as well as sponsors of our Redline Game of the Week. For all your fencing needs, get a hold of them. 417-818-4561. That's County Line Fence. Want to wish the Thayer Bobcats the best of luck. And now we have Steed Brothers Trucking out of Thayer, Missouri. We appreciate them for jumping on board with us and sponsoring this Red Line Game of the Week. This is a company that was established in the mid-70s through an idea of Charles and Jerry Steed. That's two brothers who saw they could offer more to their customers through better communications and on-time deliveries at the most effective cost. Hey, get a hold of them at 417-264-2266. Again, that's 417-264-2266. Hey, big thanks to Lorland out of Caulfield, Missouri. We appreciate them for jumping on board with us. That is a barn venue for all occasions, and we mean all occasions. Just a few examples: weddings, birthday parties, Airbnb, and plenty more. Get a hold of them at 417-274-4700, or you see the website on the screen there. Again, that is an Airbnb as well. Reach out to them in Caulfield, Missouri at 417-274-4700. That's Lorland. Hey guys, when I'm not here doing these Redline Game of the Week live streams, I'm at my full-time gig, Baldwin Chevrolet in Poplar Bluff, Missouri. I've got 4 lots full of new and pre-owned inventory, with the majority of those backed by a warranty at no charge to you. Would love the opportunity to earn your business. Mark of Excellence Award winner. You can reach me at 501-413-9715. You can shop online at BaldwinAutomotiveGroup.com. That's BaldwinAutomotiveGroup.com. Redline Media Alliance, connect the world. Hey guys, we've been doing that since 2019. We'd love for you to go find our social media page, our Facebook page. Hit the like button and follow that one for us if you can. We're always covering different events from Northeast Arkansas to Southeast Missouri and all across the globe. Literally, all across the globe. If you want us to stream your event, you can get a hold of us at 501-413-9715 or reach out to us on our Facebook page. That's Redline Media Alliance, connect the world. This has been our Red Line Media Alliance Game of the Week sponsor video slideshow. We sincerely appreciate every single sponsor that jumped on board with us and spent their hard-earned money to support this endeavor and our live stream of this great cause. Thank all of you. Your live production will be back shortly. You're watching the Red Line Media Alliance Game of the Week between Bakersfield and Thayer, and this is the video slideshow for the sponsors. Give them opportunity to be seen and to be heard. Your live production will be back shortly. First up on our sponsor video slideshow is Andrew Ekman with Shelter Insurance out of West Plains, Missouri. Andrew's a big part of this event happening today. We want to say thank you to him not only for that and not only for working with us today with the commentary, but also for sponsoring the event as well. Get a hold of him at 417-256-2173. You can call or even text. Again, that's Shelter Insurance, Auto, Home, or Life there in West Plains, Missouri.
Hey, let's all give it up for Style 101 Hair and Tanning out of Bakersfield, Missouri, for jumping on board and being a sponsor for our Red Line Game of the Week. Get a hold of them for all your hair and tanning needs. 417-274-1238. That's 417-274-1238. Hey, all of us at Red Line Media Alliance want to say thank you to Turner's Welding and Fencing LLC. These fine folks are out of Bakersfield, Missouri, and they jumped on board for our Red Line Game of the Week, and we sincerely appreciate that. For all your welding and fencing needs, get a hold of them at 417-274-6970. That's 417-274-6970.
Now we have a familiar face on our sponsor video slideshow here at the Red Line, and that is Nicholson Farms. We sincerely appreciate them for jumping on with us yet again for one of our Red Line Games of the Week. Get a hold of Nicholson Farms for all of your farm and logging needs. They are a proud sponsor of the Red Line Media Alliance Game of the Week. Next up is Remax Real Estate Exchange out of Thayer, Missouri. Big thanks from all of us here at Red Line Media Alliance for them jumping on board with us. Locally owned and operated Remax franchise providing services in Missouri and Arkansas. You can get a hold of them at 417-264-6161 or, hey, find them online, remaxexchange.com. Say thank you to those fine folks there for jumping on board for our Red Line Game of the Week. All of us at Red Line Media Alliance want to say thank you to our next sponsor, County Line Fence. Proud sponsors of the Thayer Bobcats athletics, as well as sponsors of our Red Line Game of the Week. For all your fencing needs, get a hold of them, 417-818-4561. That's County Line Fence. Wanting to wish the Thayer Bobcats the best of luck. And now we have Steed Brothers Trucking out of Thayer, Missouri. We appreciate them for jumping on board with us and sponsoring this Red Line Game of the Week. This is a company that was established in the mid-70s through an idea of Charles and Jerry Steed. That's two brothers who saw they could offer more to their customers through better communications and on-time deliveries at the most effective cost. Hey, get a hold of them at 417-264-2266. Again, that's 417-264-2266. Hey, big thanks to Lorland out of Caulfield, Missouri. We appreciate them for jumping on board with us. That is a barn venue for all occasions, and we mean all occasions. Just a few examples: weddings, birthday parties, Airbnb, and plenty more. Get a hold of them at 417-274-4700, or you see the website on the screen there. Again, that is an Airbnb as well. Reach out to them in Caulfield, Missouri at 417-274-4700. That's Lorland. Hey guys, when I'm not here doing these Red Line Game of the Week live streams, I'm at my full-time gig, Baldwin Chevrolet in Poplar Bluff, Missouri. Have got 4 lots full of new and pre-owned inventory, with the majority of those backed by a warranty at no charge to you. Would love the opportunity to earn your business Mark of Excellence Award winner. You can reach me at 501-413-9715. You can shop online at BaldwinAutomotiveGroup.com. That's BaldwinAutomotiveGroup.com. Redline Media Alliance, connect the world. Hey guys, we've been doing that since 2019. We'd love for you to go find our social media page, our Facebook page. Hit the like button and follow that one for us if you can. We're always covering different events from Northeast Arkansas to Southeast Missouri and all across the globe. Literally, all across the globe. If you want us to stream your event, you can get a hold of us at 501-413-9715 or reach out to us on our Facebook page. That's Redline Media Alliance, connect the world. This has been our Redline Media Alliance Game of the Week sponsor video slideshow. We sincerely appreciate every single sponsor that jumped on board with us and spent their hard-earned money to support this endeavor and our live stream of this great cause. Thank all of you. Your live production will be back shortly. You're watching the Redline Media Alliance Game of the Week between Bakersfield and Thayer, and this is the video slideshow for the sponsors. Give them opportunity to be seen and to be heard. Your live production will be back shortly. First up on our sponsor video slideshow is Andrew Ekman with Shelter Insurance out of West Plains, Missouri. Andrew's a big part of this event happening today. We want to say thank you to him not only for that and not only for working with us today with the commentary, but also for sponsoring the event as well. Get a hold of him at 417-256-2173. You can call or even text. And again, that's Shelter Insurance, Auto, Home, or Life there in West Plains, Missouri.
Hey, let's all give it up for Style 101 Hair and Tanning out of Bakersfield, Missouri, for jumping on board and being a sponsor for our Redline Game of the Week. Get a hold of them for all your hair and tanning needs. 417-274-1238. That's 417-274-1238. Hey, all of us at Redline Media Alliance want to say thank you to Turner's Welding and Fencing LLC. These fine folks are out of Bakersfield, Missouri, and they jumped on board for our Redline Game of the Week, and we sincerely appreciate that. For all your welding and fencing needs, get a hold of them at 417-274-6970. That's 417-274-6970.
Now we have a familiar face on our sponsor video slideshow here at the Red Line, and that is Nicholson Farms. We sincerely appreciate them for jumping on with us yet again for one of our Red Line Games of the Week. Get a hold of Nicholson Farms for all of your farm and logging needs. They are a proud sponsor of the Red Line Media Alliance Game of the Week. Next up is Remax Real Estate Exchange out of Thayer, Missouri. Big thanks from all of us here at Redline Media Alliance for them jumping on board with us. Locally owned and operated Remax franchise providing services in Missouri and Arkansas. You can get a hold of them at 417-264-6161 or, hey, find them online, remaxexchange.com. Say thank you to those fine folks there for jumping on board for our Redline Game of the Week. All of us at Redline Media Alliance want to say thank you to our next sponsor, County Line Fence. Proud sponsors of the Thayer Bobcats athletics, as well as sponsors of our Redline Game of the Week. For all your fencing needs, get a hold of them, 417-818-4561. That's County Line Fence. Wanting to wish the Thayer Bobcats the best of luck. And now we have Steed Brothers Trucking out of Thayer, Missouri. We appreciate them for jumping on board with us and sponsoring this Redline Game of the Week. This is a company that was established in the mid-70s through an idea of Charles and Jerry Steed. That's two brothers who saw they could offer more to their customers through better communications and on-time deliveries at the most effective cost. Hey, get a hold of them at 417-264-2266. Again, that's 417-264-2266. Hey, big thanks to Lorland out of Caulfield, Missouri. We appreciate them for jumping on board with us. That is a barn venue for all occasions, and we mean all occasions. Just a few examples: weddings, birthday parties, Airbnb, and plenty, plenty more. Get a hold of them at 417-274-4700, or you see the website on the screen there. Again, that is an Airbnb as well. Reach out to them in Caulfield, Missouri at 417-274-4700. That's Lorland. Hey guys, when I'm not here doing these Redline Game of the Week live streams, I'm at my full-time gig, Baldwin Chevrolet in Poplar Bluff, Missouri. I've got 4 lots full of new and pre-owned inventory, with the majority of those backed by a warranty at no charge to you. Would love the opportunity to earn your business Mark of Excellence Award winner. You can reach me at 501-413-9715. You can shop online at BaldwinAutomotiveGroup.com. That's BaldwinAutomotiveGroup.com. Redline Media Alliance, connect the world. Hey guys, we've been doing that since 2019. We'd love for you to go find our social media page, our Facebook page. Hit the like button and follow that one for us if you can. We're always covering different events from Northeast Arkansas to Southeast Missouri and all across the globe. Literally, all across the globe. If you want us to stream your event, you can get a hold of us at 501-413-9715 or reach out to us on our Facebook page. That's Redline Media Alliance, connect the world. This has been our Redline Media Alliance Game of the Week sponsor video slideshow. We sincerely appreciate every single sponsor that jumped on board with us and spent their hard-earned money to support this endeavor and our live stream of this great cause. Thank all of you. Your live production will be back shortly. You're watching the Redline Media Alliance Game of the Week between Bakersfield and Thayer, and this is the video slideshow for the sponsors. Give them opportunity to be seen and to be heard. Your live production will be back shortly. First up on our sponsor video slideshow is Andrew Ekman with Shelter Insurance out of West Plains, Missouri. Andrew's a big, big part of this event happening today, and we want to say thank you to him not only for that, and not only for working with us today with the commentary, but also for sponsoring the event as well. Get a hold of him at 417-256-2173. You can call or even text. Again, that's Shelter Insurance, Auto, Home, or Life there in West Plains, Missouri.
Hey, let's all give it up for Style 101 Hair and Tanning out of Bakersfield, Missouri, for jumping on board and being a sponsor for our Redline Game of the Week. Get a hold of them for all your hair and tanning needs. 417-274-1238. That's 417-274-1238. Hey, all of us at Redline Media Alliance want to say thank you to Turner's Welding and Fencing LLC. These fine folks are out of Bakersfield, Missouri, and they jumped on board for our Redline Game of the Week, and we sincerely appreciate it. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Redline Media Alliance's live coverage of the 2025 Senior Day for Bakersfield Thayer. This is our Game of the Week. We are live on location here in Hammons in Springfield, Missouri, home ballpark and venue of the AA Springfield Cardinals. We're excited to bring you this action live today. I'm Andy Earls, your host. Ty Earls is with me. Gavin's also with us. I already forgot his last name, but we'll get that in here in a minute. It is Senior Day for these young gentlemen out here that we are about to send it out to. I almost said young kids, but they're not kids anymore. They're growing up. So we're going to send it out here to the PA guy. Y'all stay here with us. This is Senior Day ceremony for both Thayer and Bakersfield baseball.
start zooming in on the first one. Ready for retake 3. Ready for retake 3. On you. Stay steady. Stay steady. Follow that those first 3.
Welcome to Hammons Field for tonight's ball game between the Bakersfield Lions and the Thayer Bobcats. Tonight is senior night for the Bakersfield Lions, who will be in first introducing number 55, Cooper Bales Maxson, son of Andrew and Ashley Ekman, and Justin and Jeannie Maxson. Cooper is being escorted by his parents, Ashley and Drew Ekman. Cooper has been a member of the Bakersfield baseball program for 3 years, basketball 3 years, Pep Club 4 years, SCA 4 years, FBLA 4 years, student council 2 years. His favorite memories are playing for Coach Connor since he was little and winning a district title his junior year. Cooper plans to work for Andrew Ekman Shelter Insurance after high school. Cooper also would like to thank God for giving him the ability to play and keeping a hand of protection around him. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Cooper Bales Maxson. Number 25, Andrew Jorgensen. Andrew is being escorted by his parents, Ray Jorgensen. Andrew has been a member of the Bakersfield baseball program for 2 years, Science Club 2 years, Scholar Bowl for 1 year, FFA for 1 year, Spanish Club for 1 year, and his favorite memories are the bus rides with his team. Andrew plans to go to the military after high school. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Andrew Jorgensen. Now number 18, Cody Carter. Cody Carter is being escorted by his parents, Jamie and Robbie Carter. Cody has been a member of the Bakersfield baseball program for 4 years, basketball 4 years, Pep Club 4 years, and FCA for 4 years. His favorite memories are winning a district title his junior year. Cody plans to Boulder Lake after high school. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Cody Carter. Introducing number 3, Skylar Elizabeth Smith, being escorted by her mom, mom, Heather Smith, and her sister, Monica Smith. Callie has been a member of the Bakersfield softball program for 4 years, basketball 4 years, volleyball 3 years, golf 1 year, track and cross country 3 years, pep club 4 years, FCA 4 years, FBLA 4 years, and Sweet Temple 1 year. Her favorite move was going to Fayetteville, Arkansas, while Arkansas played LSU and beat Bakersfield 13. Callie is going to MSSU Joplin to get her bachelor's degree in radiology tech. Callie would like to thank God for the ability to play sports, for being her unwavering strength throughout every game and practice. God's guidance and support empowers her to push through challenges and gives her the confidence to excel. She also wants to express her deep gratitude for her friends, family, and teammates who surround her with love and encouragement. Their unwavering belief in her helps her grow not only as an athlete, but also as a person. Thank you, Lord, for the gift of community and the joy and strength that sports bring in her life. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Callie Ray Elizabeth Smith. And introducing Hadley Stevens, daughter of Roger and MJ Stevens. She is being escorted by her grandparent, her grandfather Larry Smith, and her mother Angel Stevens. Hadley has been in basketball for 4 years, softball 3 years, volleyball 1 year, and FBLA 4 years. Her plans after high school is to attend Paul Mitchell Cosmetology School and get her license. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Hadley Stevens. Now, let's see our seniors for the Thayer Bobcats.
Sit down there if you can.
Thayer Bobcats. First, we have Cooper Clark, son of Chris and Stephanie Clark. Cooper has participated in football 3 years, baseball 4 years, and basketball for 4 years. He's received honors in football as an all-district defensive lineman in 2022 and 23, all-district defensive line and offensive line. In 2023-24, first team all-conference defensive line, first team all-area defensive line and offensive line. First team all-district defensive line and offensive line, and an all-state defensive line. In the 24-25 season, he was first team all-conference defensive line, first team all-area defensive line and offensive line, first team all-district defensive line, and the SCA line of the year, all-state defensive line as well. In basketball, 2024-25, honorable mention, all-SCA. For baseball, he was an all-conference and all-district player. Cooper has been a member of the FFA for 4 years, FCA for 2 years, and after high school, Cooper plans to attend Baker University to play football and pursue a degree in business and education. Cooper Clark. Easton Pitts, son of Matt and Valerie Pitts. Easton has participated in basketball for 4 years, baseball 3 years, and golf for 4 years. Easton has received in basketball 2022 and 23 All-SCA Honorable Mention, in the 23 and 24 season, second team All-SCA, and MBCA All-District. In the 24 and 25 season, first team All-SCA, SCA Player of the Year, first team All-District, and MBCA All-State. Easton has been a member of Beta for 4 years and FCCLA for 3 years. After high school, Easton plans to attend college. Easton Pitts. And finally, Devin Harrington, son of Russell and Amy Harrington. Devin has participated in basketball 4 years, baseball 4 years, football 1 year, and golf for 1 year. Devin has received in basketball 2023 second team All-SCA, first team All-District. In the 24 season, first team All-SCA, first team All-District and All-State. And in 2025, he was the first team All-SCA, SCA Player of the Year, first team All-District, All-District Player of the Year, and NBCA All-State. In basketball in 2020, baseball in 2023, he was All-SCA Honorable Mention and All-District. And in the 24 season, first team All-Conference and first team All-District. In football in 2024, he was All-SCA Honorable Mention. Devin has been a member of the FCCLA, and Devin is undecided about his plans after high school. Devin Harrington.
All right, guys, you've seen the senior night ceremony here at Hammons Field in Springfield, Missouri. This is Red Line Media Alliance. We are live with some baseball action day, high school baseball action, and we're going to do our best to give you as much of the action live as we can. We do have a camera that we're having some issues with. I may have Ty go fix that at some point for us. As you see, Thayer in the contrasting colors of green versus Bakersfield in the contrasting colors of blue. There we go. Good job by our cameraman and director, Gavin and Ty. A couple of 8th graders at Buffalo High School that are helping me out today. I appreciate them. It's going to be a fun day here. It's Hammons Field here in Springfield, Missouri. And we're excited to bring you guys along with us. If you would share that feed for us, we would sincerely appreciate it. We're excited to be here, thankful to be here. Big thanks to Caleb here at Springfield, Hammons Field for the Springfield Cardinals, who helped us out so much today. And we really, really do appreciate him, and very, very thankful for him. Real quick, we want to mention, if we can, the keys of the games real quick here. Bakersfield, keys of the game. Enjoy this opportunity. Soak it all in. That's going to be a key for both teams, because how many times you get an opportunity to play at a venue like this? Phenomenal stuff, okay? Phenomenal stuff. Aggressive base running. Be aggressive on those base paths when you get on there. And then throw strikes. Hey, trust your defense, okay? Trust your defense. Go out there and pump some strikes and then see where it goes from there. And now we've got the home keys to the game, which is going to be the Thayer Bobcats. Enjoy this opportunity again. Soak it all in. Put the ball in play. Limit those strikeouts. Put the ball in play and just see what happens to the defense. Put that ball in play and then limit errors in the field. We can kind of copy and paste that one just about any team in the country week in and week out. All right, guys. There you see Bakersfield getting ready Again, senior day here at Hammons Field in Springfield, Missouri, home of the AA affiliate of the St. Louis Cardinals, the Springfield Cardinals. The reason we are here, or one of the reasons we are here, both schools issues with their fields from all the storming, all the issues that they had with the storms of late. So neither team could really play a home game or have a senior day. And how cool is it to have both teams here having their senior day on this field right here. Pretty neat stuff. Hey, if you're wondering who we are Redline Media Alliance, number one viewed in the state of Arkansas. We're out of Corning, Arkansas, established in 2019. We have been viewed from 76 countries and all 50 states. We can stream your event, or we can record it, whatever you need. Call or text myself, Andy Earls, 501-413-9715. Again, Andy Earls, 501-413-9715. And we'd love that opportunity to do that. Hey, if you're watching today, do us a favor, or do these kids a favor. Share that feed. Let's get it out there for these kiddos. Hey, they deserve that. The more people that can watch this, the better. And Andrew Ekman's going to take over, I believe, for me. Thank goodness. He's going to help us out here, and I'm very, very thankful. And actually, I might be able to stay on the headsets here. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see if we can make this work. All right, guys, listen, you're watching live. Remember, share the feed for us. Tag some folks. These kids deserve that, man. The more people that can watch this, the better. I got your comments here if you need them. And then engage with us. Comment in the comment section. Let us know who you're cheering for. Let us know where you're tuning in from. The kids like that. All right, guys, let's get you out there to some baseball action. Missouri High School baseball live from Springfield, Missouri.
All right, guys, as Andy mentioned, I'm Andrew Ekman, Redline Media Alliance. We're at Hammons Field here tonight. The Thayer Bobcats and the Bakersfield Lions is a good first pitch there by the senior. I missed who was even pitching. Number 12, I've been running up here. Number 12 for the Thayer Bobcats, Devin Harrington. Bodie Harden leading it off for the Bakersfield Lions. Beautiful night here tonight at Hammons Field. Got a little bit of cloud cover, about 65 degrees. And I hope you guys are enjoying Redline Media Alliance live action from Springfield. Here's a pitch just a bit high and outside. That'll make the count 3-1, I believe. 2-1, excuse me. 2-1. The big senior Devin Harrington on the mound for the Thayer Bobcats, standing in about 6'4". 3-1 count after the high fastball. Bodie Harden at the plate. Bodie, good leadoff hitter for the Bakersfield Lions. Both teams going to be starting district play coming up here in a couple weeks, starting March the 15th. Or, excuse me, May 15th. Good high fastball there by Devin Harrington, and it'll even the count up 3-2. Full count, actually, 3-2. Devin Harrington, the Bobcats senior pitcher. And that's strike three. Bodie Harden caught watching. That's going to be number one strikeout. And good pitch there by the senior Devin Harrington for the Thayer Bobcats. Just caught the outside corner. That'll be one out here in the top of the first inning. Alex Helm at the plate for the Bakersfield Lions. Harrington in the windup. First pitch going to be high and up. So 1-0 count. Make sure and share the feed, guys. Comment on the post. We celebrated senior night just a bit ago. Had 3 Bakersfield seniors, boys, and then 2 softball girls for the Bakersfield Lions. Thayer Bobcats had 3 seniors to celebrate tonight for senior night. And the reason we're here, as Andy probably talked a little bit earlier, both of these teams have completely lost their fields this year due to storms and flooding. Bakersfield lost their field back on March 14th as Alex Helm takes the walk. Devin Harrington first walk on the night. But Bakersfield lost their field on March 14th due to a tornado that went through the area. And just a couple weeks later, a flood came through the area, and Warm Fork River sits right there by the Thayer Bobcat Stadium, completely wiped it out. And the flood actually wiped Bakersfield field out again. So we wanted to get something special for these guys here tonight. So we got this set up at Hammons Field, and they are having a time of their life as Ty Cotter. And it's almost a 6-4-3 double play, but good slide there by Alex Helm. Good play there by shortstop, number 2 for the Thayer Bobcats. Now we got a pickle. Helm's in a pickle. He falls down, and they're going to call him out. That's going to be 3 outs, I believe. Yes, and a good play there by the Thayer Bobcat defense. Heads up, and the Bakersfield Lions don't score here in the first inning. As you watch a replay, good heads-up play there by the Thayer Bobcat defense. So the top of 1, Bakersfield goes scoreless. And good defense there by the Thayer Bobcats. Bodie Harden, the big senior ace pitcher for the Bakersfield Lions, will start it out on the mound. One of the three seniors. Number 18, Bodie Harden, the big senior for the for the Bakersfield Lions, going to be on the mound. And hopefully creating some memories here tonight, getting to pitch at Hammons Field, here home of the Springfield Cardinals. Senior Day live here on Redline Media Alliance. The Thayer Bobcats and the Bakersfield Lions playing here tonight. And it is just a beautiful night out here tonight. Couldn't ask for better baseball weather. Good crowd on hand. They got the concession stand open. That little guy has hit it hard. Got that ballpark hot dog. You cannot beat that, man. A ballpark hot dog, big bag of big tub of popcorn. And we are just having a great night here tonight. And, again, the seniors for the Bakersfield Lions, Cooper Massey, number 55. Number 18, Bodie Harden, he's going to be on the mound. There's the pretty wife. Look at her. There's the wife, the in-laws, and the parents down there. So that is the wife taking pictures. Got her mom and stepfather there, and then my mom and dad. Look at him. If you look close, go back to that view. Yeah, right there. If you look there, that's my dad. He's got the blue shirt on and the green hat. See, I'm a Thayer alumni, and then they live in Thayer. So, but we've got a grandson, or their grandson, my son Cooper, plays on Bakersfield. So they're splitting the difference. He's wearing the green hat, and he's got the Bakersfield shirt on. As you see, my mom there sitting by him. She's got the green undershirt and the blue shirt on top. So they're 50-50 tonight. So always, and she's on her phone. I don't know what she's doing. I'll text her and say you're getting zoomed in on. So anyway, but they're supporting both squads. And, tonight's all about that, guys. It's about getting these guys out here to get to experience, hopefully, the time of their lives. And we are so thankful that Hammons Field worked with us on this, was able to set this up for us on such a short period of time. As Bodie Harden going to be at the mound for the Bakersfield Lions. Number 18, the senior, leading off for the Thayer Bobcats. I cannot catch a number, man. Is that number 2? Number 2, Colton Mills going to be leading it off for the Thayer Bobcats, the big lefty. First pitch, he's going to take a swing at it. Nice line drive, just a little bit early. Hits the dugout. So Harden starts off with a strike, and Mills starts off with a swing and a line drive down the right field line. Just a tad foul. 0-1 count. Harden on the pitcher's mound. Here's the windup and the pitch. Second pitch going to be a ball just low. On that, good placement there by Bodie Harden for the Bakersfield Lions as Colton Mills steps in with an even count, 1-1. Wind up in the pitch. It's going to be high and outside, make it a 2-1 count. I'll look this up here. I know Bakersfield starts their districts on May 15th, I believe. They're in Class 2 District 10, which that consists of some very, very good baseball teams. The Gainesville Bulldogs, who have been ranked on and off all year. Mansfield Lions. Bakersfield won that district last year and lost in the sectional round to Iberia 2-0, who went on to win the state championship. Has a good fastball down the middle. Count's going to be 2-2. Boy Mills coming in, taking some swings here in the leadoff position for the Thayer Bobcats. It's Coach Matt Pitts, Thayer alumni. He was actually my high school baseball coach. Got to go to the Final Four. And good pitch there by Bodie Harden. Curveball hits the outside corner. That's going to be a one out for the Bakersfield Lions. There's Coach Briar Hancock for the Thayer Bobcats, head football coach for Thayer. Number 1, Easton Pitts at the plate to bat. In the 2-hole. Here's the pitch. He's going to take it. Swing. Gets past the third baseman. Good play there by Helm. Scoop by Massey, and that's going to be an out. Good play there by Ty Cotter, actually. Number 2. Nice play there and good scoop there by the senior Massey. Excuse me, that is Alex Helm. I apologize. A good play there by Alex Helm for the Bakersfield Lions. We are way up top here, and I cannot see. I need to look at the monitor right in front of me. So Harrington, the big 6'5 senior, 3-hole, takes a big swing at the first pitch. Going to be a miss and a strike. So an 0-1, 2 outs here. Bottom of the first inning, no score. Thayer Bobcats and the Bakersfield Lions. Devin Harrington, the all-state basketball player. Second pitch, going to be a nice line drive into left field. Going to start the 2-out rally. Devin Harrington into left field. He'll get him on. And the Thayer Bobcats got their first man on the night, bringing up the 4-hole. Number 35, the big man, all-state football player Cooper Clark in the 4-hole. Got Harrington after the line drive into left field. Bodie Harden in the stretch. Harrington taking a good lead. Massey holding them on first. Here's the pitch. Going to be a swing and a foul ball tipped behind him. Boy, I could do this every night, Andy. I'm telling you what, I could sit up here and enjoy this and announce, and might have to talk to him a little bit about this. Bodie Harden in the stretch, holding Harrington on first. Here's the pitch. Harrington going to take it. It's going to be a nice little – he's going to almost missed it, but they got him at first. Good play there by the Bakersfield Lions. That is number 2, or excuse me, not number 2. I know it's Russ, but I've got to get these. And I can't hardly see, guys. But anyway, the Bakersfield Lions end up scoreless. Thayer Bobcats scoreless in the first inning. Good ball game. Bobcats got 1 hit on the night. Bakersfield so far with 0. And, Andy, I think we're in for a pretty good ball game here tonight as these two teams, you know, you come to Hammons Field, you don't want to lose. I mean, you come, you're live stream. I mean, you're on TV. You're playing in a minor league field. You want to come out here, have the time of your life, but you don't want to go home with the loss.
No, absolutely. This is something you'll always remember no matter what. So you want to remember the positive of that scoreboard.
Yes, absolutely.
Working out for you. But I'm going to tell you something. Big thanks to you. I know you spearheaded this. I know you're not going to say it, but because you're humble. But this guy, Andrew Rickman, you guys at home, if it wasn't for him, we don't have this game. So big thanks to Caleb here at the Springfield Cardinals at Hammons Field.
Man, I'm telling you what, I've been phenomenal. I've been talking with them. We set this up a week ago or so, or a week ago, and I mean, to set something up like this in a week, that's a lot for a big organization, and they moved some things around and got things set up, and you know, they were very generous with being able to set this up here tonight, and we are so thankful to give these kids, you know, I know, especially the seniors, we wanted to give them something special for a senior night, not being able to play on their home field. And what better way? I mean, I guess Busch Stadium might be a little better, but this is right
up there,
at
dude.
It,
this is up there for sure, and I'm so thankful. And I'm glad that y'all asked us to come along, as we enjoy this stuff, really do.
All right, top of the second inning, Devin Harrington going to be on the mound for the Thayer Bobcats, number 7 for the Bakersfield Lions. That is Eli Cotter, the big sophomore. Harrington held them scoreless in the top of the first. First pitch is going to be just up and out of strike zone. It's going to be a 1-0 count. Devin Harrington throwing real well tonight. Second pitch going to be fouled off into the stands. I don't know if they get to keep the balls or not. I'd say they will. Andy, I do have to tell you something. I don't know if I told you this. It's been 3 or 4 years ago. I don't know if you got a cameraman can zoom down after this pitch into the left field corner in that grass down there.
In the left field corner in the grass.
In the grass. So, anyway, my wife and I, you know, you can come and sit at these ball games and watch them. You can sit out in the grass for $5-6. And one night we came and, you know, as a kid, you dream of catching a foul ball. And we were sitting in that grass there. Just left of the foul pole. And anyway, there was a group of students up there, and some guy, one of the players, hit a foul ball, and my kid mentality came back. I lost all sense, and I went sprinting down that hill and dove head first after a baseball, and I got the thing. So But anyway, it was, I will never forget that. I think the wife was just a smidge embarrassed. Yep, that's right where it was. I barreled down that hill, and I don't know, you've seen me on camera. I'm a pretty big guy. And but I did get the ball, but I ended up throwing it to a kid. But I think it was just the fact that I got to catch it. So we got a lot of people watching here tonight. Looks like Melissa Miller. That's a sister-in-law. Jana Golly, Tony Airy from Thayer. I know Vicki Gant, Janie Walters, Janie Flynn. Also, thanks for watching, guys. It's a good pitch there by Harrington. Count's going to go to 0-2. So Jake Summers at the plate for the Bakersfield Lions. Third pitch just a little bit high. Good pitch there by Harrington, hitting the spots here tonight. Tried to get him to chase a little bit with an 0-2 count, throwing it up high. He almost got him to take it. Throws it just a little bit outside, evens the count up 2-2. Devin Harrington, all-state basketball player for the Thayer Bobcats, on the pitcher's mound. Second free throw's up, foul ball, or free throw. I just said free throw, Andy. What am I doing? So this is actually, honestly, this is the first baseball game I've ever done, ever. I have never announced a baseball game. So anyway, I just said free throw. I meant pitch. So I'm sorry about that. But there's some scores. I don't know. I don't know if those are current scores or not. I don't know if we get a scoreboard man up there. And a nice pitch there by Harrington gets him up and in as he hit a spot there on the 2-2 count. That'll be one out. Is Devin Harrington for the Thayer Bobcats on the curveball. He had Jake Summers looking at that, as number 4, Austin Durham, will come in for the Bakersfield Lions. Harrington's pitch is up, going to be fouled back into the stands. Going to go off, give somebody a souvenir. Good crowd on hand tonight here at Hammons Field for a Monday night. Here's the pitch, and Durham's going to go. They're going to call the strike on him. Going to be 0-2. Got a lot of Thayer Bobcats. Kiddo got the ball. All right, good deal. He's got an H on his hat. That might be a Hartville fan coming up to watch. I think Bakersfield might play Hartville coming up next Monday, actually. I know they do. And a pitch there by Harrington just a bit inside. Durham going to go 2-2. Yeah, he's got a Hartville hat on. Maybe scouting. I know. He's their scout. Harrington on the windup, and a pitch barely misses it. Good pitch there by Harrington. And I want to say thanks to these umpires as well, Kevin Ray, and my mind is blank. I will get that here in just a second on the other one. He is a long-time ump down in our area as Durham takes the pitch. Ball's going to be taken and thrown across. He's going to be out, and that's going to be 3 outs. Bakersfield scoreless in the first 2 innings. Thayer scoreless as well going into the bottom of the second inning here at Hammons Field in Springfield, Missouri. Thayer Bobcats there. You know, Andy, and I told you I was talking to you about Coach Pitts earlier. He was actually my high school baseball coach. It was his, I think he came in my junior year. He was a high school baseball coach my junior year. We made it to the state quarterfinals that year and ended up losing to Oran, and I think they won the state title that year. Then my senior year, he took us to the Final Four, and so a lot of memories with Coach Pitts, getting to play for him, and still of course their basketball gym named after him now, the court. Wow. And so a lot of history there with the Thayer Bobcats, and he's got his last boy playing now. He's a senior, so we'll see what happens with his coaching days or not. I have a feeling he might stay in it. It's just in his blood.
So you're saying he's got a little dirt on you? Then,
I would say so.
We'll go down there and ask him a few questions about Andrew Ekman. He might give us some answers.
We were down there talking a little bit ago, and this year will actually be our. He told me he'll form me an email tomorrow. You know, when they go to. When the Final Four happens at Mizzou, they always honor teams 20 years down the road, and that's our 20th anniversary of making it to the Final Four.
Wow,
so
that's awesome,
I think we'll go up there on back in the good old days.
I want to take this moment to say hi to my daughter Smalls, who I believe is at home watching, and my wife.
They called as we're live. We're not busy. Don't worry about that. Not a big deal at all. It ain't like we're trying to put on a production here at Hammons Field or nothing. So, no, not a big deal. But I want to say hi to them, love them, appreciate them. Without them, obviously, couldn't do what I do. So I'm going to go off the headset for a second so I can take care of that.
Talk to your girl, yeah. All right, guys, it's 0-0. The Bakersfield Lions and the Thayer Bobcats all knotted up here, both scoreless. Both pitchers throwing it real well. Bodie Harden, the senior for the Bakersfield Lions, and Devin Harrington for the Thayer Bobcats here tonight. Hammons Field, home of the Springfield Cardinals, Missouri State Bears, and came in here a little bit earlier, and the Missouri State Bears, they take on the University of Central Florida coming up on, I think, tomorrow the 6th, and the University of Central Florida was out here practicing earlier, so the boys got to experience that, so a really good time for them. And make sure and share this post, guys, as this is a memorable experience for these guys, for Thayer and Bakersfield, as number 3 will come up to bat for the Thayer Bobcats. That is Mason Thornton, just a sophomore for the Thayer Bobcats. Bodie Harden with the pitch. Mason going to take a swing. He hits it to Alex Helm. He'll get the out. Good play there by Massey as he had to come off the bag there. Good tag there by the senior first baseman for the Bakersfield Lions. As Mason Thornton going to be a good ball player, just a sophomore for the Thayer Bobcats. Number 8 for the Thayer Bobcats comes up to bat. And I am not seeing a name, man. We'll have to figure that out. Nope, we don't have an 8. So if anybody, or that's number 9, excuse me. That's number 9 for the Thayer Bobcats. Caleb Tipton, a sophomore. Yep, Caleb Tipton. Pitch just on the outside corner. Going to be 2-0. Bodie Harden at the on the pitcher's mound for the Bakersfield Lions. Third pitch just on the outside corner. Good frame there by Austin Durham, but the ump doesn't give it to him. 3-0 count. Bodie Harden trying to get a strike in there. Wind up. Here's the pitch. He gets one that time. 3-1 count for the big senior, Bodie Harden. And good pitch there on the inside corner by Bodie Harden. Got tipped into swing. Full count now, 3-2. Looks like Clemay Edwards, Lee Edwards watching. Coop, I sing with that guy. He's watching from Pulaski, Tennessee, man. Pulaski, Tennessee, as Tipton hits it down the right field line. Just foul, still a full count, 3-2. Good swing there by him. Just foul as Massey grabs it. Like Janie Walters, thanks. You're welcome, Melissa, sister-in-law. Linda Ward watching. Harden, wind up in the pitch. Nice pitch there by Bodie Harden. Gets him on the curveball. He'll strike Tipton out. 1 out for the Bakersfield Lions. Both pitchers spot on tonight. Number 24 for the Thayer Bobcats, Dominic Boyce, another sophomore, will come in. Bodie Harden on the windup. Here's the pitch. It's going to be just a bit inside. 1-0 count for the senior. Number 24, Dominic Boyd, just another sophomore. Second pitch going to be hit to the second baseman. Going to get past Russ. He's going to get a base hit. Number 24, that's Dominic Boyd. Good effort there by the Bakersfield Lions, but it hopped on him. And that's going to be a base hit for Boyd, and the Thayer Bobcats getting one on the base with no out. Number 27 up to bat for the Thayer Bobcats. That's Kenyon Harper, a freshman for the Thayer Bobcats. Thayer Bobcats, very young team. Harper. He takes a swing. Going to be a bit early. Going to go out foul ball down the left field line. So 0-1 count for the Bakersfield Lions. Tipped it on first base for the Bakersfield Lions, or for the Thayer Bobcats. Harden in the stretch. Massey holding him on first. Here's the pitch. Harper thought about it. They're going to call a strike. Thought it was a little bit high. 0-2 count. So So Harden working 0-2 count here in the stretch. Tipton on first. He's going to steal. And here's the throw by Durham, and he's going to make it. Barely. Good throw there by Durham. As the replay there, as I did not think Tipton would steal, as he's a bulkier guy, but he took off, man. He got into scoring position for the Thayer Bobcats. First time either team has had anybody in scoring position. Can Harper bring him in for the Thayer Bobcats to get somebody on the board? Here's the windup in the pitch. Harper's going to hit it up on the infield, and he's going to be out, and that's going to be the end of the second inning. Still a 0-0 score here from Hammons Field. Bakersfield Lions and the Thayer Bobcats all knotted up. So far, Bakersfield hadn't got a hit. Thayer's only got one. Devin Harrington pitching really well for the Thayer Bobcats. Bodie Harden also throwing really well for the Thayer Bobcats. And got Casey Friend here. Absolutely. We are so thankful to be here. Got my pastor watching, Brother Tackett. Glad he's watching. Bailey's watching. Jennifer Cox Bailey and David. Pastor Curtis Tackett. Glad he's watching tonight. Hey, looky here, man. We got to get this man. He has been excited to get up here. Christian Chris, man, he has been pumped to get up here, and he has taken stats for us, and he's over here on the other side. And I'm telling you what, man, we have been looking forward to this, and we got here earlier, and we've had a great time. So thankful for Christian as he is he's keeping some stats here for us tonight for the Bakersfield Lions and the Thayer Bobcats. So anyway,
Christian's like a super fan.
He is, man. I'm telling you what, he is. Bakersfield actually honored him at a game for being one of the top fans. So
I love it. Well, they weren't wrong.
No, they are not. He is a big Bakersfield fan and always have a good time. He rode up with me here today, and we had a good time. I told him he could drive, but he didn't want to. So.
I want to apologize real quick to everybody, too. We have a YouTube channel, or at least we did. We're still kind of appealing that. They took it down. They thought we were scammers and spammers, which we're obviously not. That's the AI system catching something, but we're doing everything we can to get it back. So we apologize. Normally we'd be on YouTube, too, but not tonight.
This is Cooper Massey, the senior for the Bakersfield Lions in the box. Devin Harrington still is not allowed a hit. Harrington on the wind-up. It's going to be outside, 2-0 count now. Or actually 1-1, excuse me. 1-1 now. 33 pitches thrown for Devin Harrington. Here's a pitch inside, 2-1 count now. Well, we brought him up here to a lot of games, and I'll tell you this boy, Cooper, he somehow knows, and he gets a hit down the left base or down the left field line, and he's going to get a single. That's going to be the first hit. He needs to be looking as he falls in the outfield. So Cooper Massey gets a double for the Bakersfield Lions. It gets their first hit of the night, and he's in scoring position. So good hit there by Massey, the senior for the Bakersfield Lions. First hit off of the senior pitcher, Devin Harrington, and he got him a double. So number 25, Andrew Jorgensen, going to come up for the Bakersfield Lions. Can he get Massey in? Harrington in the stretch, Massey leading off. Here's the pitch. He looks at it. He doesn't go. 1-0 count, just a smidge high. 35 pitches thrown for Devin Harrington. What are they allowed? 108, I think. It's either 105 or 108. Jorgensen at the good pitch there on the inside. He forced him to swing. It's going to take me 5 innings to get through at the free throw line. I'm telling you what. Jorgensen in the batter's box. Harrington on the mound. He's in the stretch. Got Massey on second base. Here's the pitch. It's going to be a bit of high. 2-1 count now. It's being very patient. Share the live stream, guys, as this is a memorable experience here tonight. Redline Media Alliance, share away. Good ball game here so far. Jorgensen misses the pitch there. 2-2 count. Good pitch there by Devin Harrington.
No wind today. Look at that
no
flag.
Wind
straight
at all.
Up and down.
Well, wouldn't it be something if one of them got to hit a homer here? 2-2 count, Harrington. A little bit high. Full count now, 3-2. 105. Ben Martin just got me on that. 105 on the pitch count. Good pitch there by Harrington. He'll set Jorgensen down. Massey still on second, 1 out. Number 9 for the Bakersfield Lions, Rustin Lovin's going to come up to the plate.
I like some chicken.
Hey, I do too, man. Look at that chicken. Beautiful complex here. Good pitch there by Devin Harrington on the outside corner. Got Lovins to swing at it. 0-1 count. You guys want to thank, look at that. Yeah, I love the umpires. Wonder if that's got him any calls. As he misses the second one, 0-2 count, good, another good pitch. I love umpires, so that might get him a couple counts there. Couple good balls, and maybe should have been strikes. 0-2 count, Harrington in the stretch here. It is strike 3, 3 up, 3 down for Lovins. As number 18, Bodie Harden, the leadoff hitter, will come up to bat for the Bakersfield Lions. Got Cooper Massey on second base with a leadoff double, and 2 outs now. Bodie Harden, the big senior. First pitch is going to be just a bit high. 1-0 count. Second pitch, Harrington. Bodie's going to foul it off. Going to go off the catcher's helmet and hit the backstop. So 1-1 count. Devin Harrington throwing a good ball game. Both boys throwing a good ball game. Of course, Bodie Harden up to bat. The other pitcher only allowed 1 hit apiece so far for each team. 1-1 count. Harrington in the stretch. Here's the pitch. He looked at it, tried the curveball just a little bit low. 2-1. Harrington's pitch going to be up and out. 3-1 count now. Bodie Harden being very patient. Bakersfield trying to capitalize off a double by Cooper Massey to lead off the third inning. Second pitch, this pitch is a strike. Going to make the count full 3-2, I believe now. Scoreboard says 2-2. We'll see here. Harrington's pitch is in, and Bodie Harden, he's going to take the walk. So Bodie Harden, the big senior. What are they doing? I think they messed it up or something. Not sure what's going on.
Now it's a full count.
Now it's a full count. Okay, gotcha. I don't know if they missed that or not. We had 3-2 up here as well, so.
They could have been wrong.
Full up. Here's the pitch. It's going to be high. He will walk. So that's going to get him on first and second, bringing up Alex Helm for the Bakersfield Lions. Bodie Harden. So Helm 0 for 1 tonight for the Bakersfield Lions. Devin Harrington getting in a little bit of trouble with a leadoff double by Massey, but he's got 2 out. Harrington in the stretch. Helm going to take the swing and a miss. That's going to be an 0-1 count. Alex Helm for the Bakersfield Lions, just a sophomore. He's got a lot of good things coming up ahead of him on the basketball court and the baseball field as he takes a second strike at 0-2. So Harrington trying to get out of a jam here as the Bakersfield Lions got him on first and second.
Over 50 pitches now for Harrington as well.
53 pitches already. Here's the pitch. It's going to be a good pitch there. Good placement there. Tried to get him to chase it high and outside with an 0-2 count. So it'll be 1-2. Good discipline there by Alex Helm. Harrington with the pitch and swing and a miss. That's going to be the end of the third inning, or the end of the top of the third, as Devin Harrington, the senior, allows 1 hit in that inning. But he sets 3 down in a row, and that's going to be a 0-0 score as the big senior, Devin Harrington, all-state basketball player. Not sure where he's committed to in basketball. I know he committed somewhere. If somebody knows, just let me know. And anyway, as Harrington was an all-stater. But if you look at the scoring here, guys, 1 hit apiece, Bakersfield Lions and the Thayer Bobcats. Maybe a little bit of jitters here playing at Hammons Field, but both pitchers throwing really, really well tonight so far. Bodie Harden And also want to say, look at that, World Series champions. Boy, you can't beat Cardinals baseball, man. They are a little bit down right now, but still, you go to St. Louis, and you just can't beat that atmosphere.
Oh, it's unbelievable. And I know we hadn't had the crowds this year, obviously, but, man, for years upon years, have been so competitive. And up until the last few years, have you really had much of a really, I guess you'd say, a down year. But it's such a great tradition, man. I grew up watching Cardinals baseball. Didn't get to go as much. We didn't have a whole lot of money back in the day, but I did get to listen on the radio a lot.
Right.
And, of course, now I got older. We try to go once, twice, sometimes more than that a year. Just depends on how things go. But it feels like, we're from Arkansas, but we always caught those radio stations. I can't remember out of St. Louis that aired that, and so everybody in Northeast Arkansas was like Cardinals fans, big time Cardinals fans, and man, we bleed this stuff. Obviously, Memphis is right across the river from us there, where we're at in Corning, and that's where the AAA Memphis Redbirds are. So get to go to a lot of those games.
We got to go to that. I took my wife down there a couple years ago when Yachty was rehabbing. And I'm telling you what, I might have told you this, but I was sick as a dog. I was so sick I didn't even get out of the car.
Oh, man.
And she said, I'm going in. And she,
I don't know about you, but you're not ruining this for me.
And she went in, and believe it or not, got her picture with him, got his autograph and everything. So it was
you're almost jealous over it.
I know, man. It was well worth it to take her down there at Cooper, of course. But that was a memorable time. But, guys, we got a 0-0 score, one hit apiece for each team as you got Summers, Massey, and Bodie Harden there, the pitcher for the Bakersfield Lions. Number 4 for the Thayer Bobcats, Carter Nicholson, will be up to bat for the Thayer Bobcats. Bodie Harden in the windup. He's going to try to get him to swing on the outside corner. He holds it up. 1-0 count to start. Harden just with 21 pitches. Harrington already in the 50s. Second pitch is going to be a ball low. Here's the windup in the pitch for Harden. Going to be a strike. No, it looked like a strike, but just a little bit low, so 3-0 count now. Here's the pitch for Harden. That's going to be a strike. He'll finally get him one in there. 3-1 count. Bodie Harden gets one down the middle for the Bakersfield Lions. Here's another pitch. Going to be another strike. Going to get the count full now. 3-2. Can Harden come back from a 3-0 count to strike him out? He's in the windup. Here's the pitch. He's going to get a hit up the middle. That's going to be a base hit for the Thayer Bobcats. Number 4, Carter Nicholson. Good hit there by Carter Nicholson. Number 4, another sophomore for the Thayer Bobcats. So they're going to be a great ball team here over the next few years as they only got 3 seniors. Bakersfield just with 3 as well. Of course, Bakersfield coming off a state sectional round berth last year, losing to the eventual state champion, Iberia. They're coming in kind of on a down year from last year, but as you see their roster, guys, they're going to be something else here in the next few years as they've got tons of sophomore and freshmen, and they are playing just 3 seniors. Number 2 up to bat for the Thayer Bobcats, Colton Mills. He's going to bunt it. He did his job. He might beat the throw, and he does, and that's going to get him on first and second. No outs, and what a perfect bunt there by him. Colton Mills placed it perfectly down the left field or down the third base line, and he beats the throw. So Easton Pitts will come up to bat with no outs for the Thayer Bobcats. Good bunt there by number 2, Colton Mills. Pitts in the 2-hole. Harden in the stretch. He's going to bunt it. Good bunt by him. Good catch there by Austin Durham for the Bakersfield Lions as he fouled it off, and Durham made a good play there for the Bakersfield Lions, and that's going to be 1 out. They were trying to advance the runners. Nobody advanced as they had to hurry back to their first and second bag. So Austin Durham for the Bakersfield Lions, a big catcher, makes a good play. Harrington will be in the 3 spot, man on first and second. Bodie Harden in the stretch, 0-0 game. Here's the pitch, good swing there by Harrington. He He wanted to hit that one, but good pitch there by Bodie Harden. 0-1 count. Got 50 people watching right now, guys, and we need to bump that up to about 250. So let's get that shared. Ball's going to be inside. I believe a 2. Trying to look at the 1-1 count. So Bodie Harden in the stretch. Got 2 men on, first and second. Here's the pitch. Harrington's going to hit it to shortstop. Helm, 6-4-3. No, they're going to miss it. Almost got Harrington. As a good play there by the Bakersfield Lions. Helm got it over to Lovins, but Harrington beat the throw over to first to barely avoid the double play. Number 35, third baseman Cooper Clark coming up to bat, and if anybody's going to hit it out, it's going to be this man right here. Big, strong lineman for the Thayer Bobcats, all-stater. Comes up to bat with 2 outs, man on first and third. Bodie Harden, here's the pitch. He's going to throw it a little bit high. First time either team has had somebody on third. Harden with the stretch. He's going to take the hit. It's going to go into right field, and what a catch! Case Lashley makes a beautiful catch for the Bakersfield Lions to save the run, a diving catch, and it is 0-0. That deserves a replay right there as Case Lashley, number 21, makes a beautiful play for the Bakersfield Lions and saves a run, and we enter the top of the fourth, a 0-0 score right now. And what a ball game so far here. 3 hits for the Thayer Bobcats. Bakersfield just with 1. 2 of those hits for Thayer came in that inning. And, guys, we're having a great time here. Also want to say a big thanks to our sponsors here tonight to make this possible on Redline Media Alliance. This was, like we said, we set this up in a week, guys, and had several sponsors jump on board here with us from the Caulfield, Bakersfield area, also the Thayer area as well, and just all around the Mammoth Spring area. Want to thank them, which we'll go through them here in just a bit, and thank all them, but making this possible for the boys to come out and play here tonight, sponsoring Redline Media Alliance. I know Turner's Welding and Fencing LLC, Style 101 in Caulfield as well. And let's see here, Nicholson Farms, Remax Real Estate Exchange, and Thayer County Line Fence. That's Eli Martin. Lorland, what that is, Andy, that's an event center down there, kind of in between Caulfield and Bakersfield. You can have weddings, parties. There's an Airbnb there as well. And
Very
also
nice.
Steed Brothers Trucking out of Thayer, Seth Freeman as well. And also,
thank you guys. Man.
Yes,
Seriously.
yes. And, I want to say this. I don't know who's watching, but Steed Brothers Trucking was locally owned by the Steed family. It was Kevin and Kelly Steed, and we want to say thoughts and prayers go out to the Steed family as they lost Kevin yesterday with the long battle of cancer, and so our prayers are with him. And this is exactly what he would want the boys to be doing. His son Zach is the assistant basketball coach here at Bakersfield or at Thayer. And thoughts and prayers go out to them and the Steed family, as Kevin was a vital part of the community, and I've got a lot of memories with him. And, he's not suffering anymore. We're so thankful for where he's at.
Amen to that.
Number 12, Harrington, going to throw the first pitch. It's going to be a ball low, as I think that is number 1, Ty Cotter. Ty Cotter, a sophomore for the Bakersfield Lions. You got to watch him play. Good basketball player. Second pitch going to be a little bit low. 2-0 count for Harrington. There's some of our sponsors there, Style 101 and Turner's Welding and Fencing LLC in Caulfield, which we'll go through the others here. I about said we'll go through the others at halftime as Ty Cotter gets hit on the play. So Harrington puts Ty Cotter on after he hits him. And that'll get the Bakersfield Lions with the man on. No outs. Number 7, Eli Cotter, going to come up to the batter's box with 1 man on, no outs. Harrington already thrown 58 pitches for the Thayer Bobcats. Wouldn't be surprised if Cotter stole here, and he does. He's going to swing at a hit and run. Eli Cotter's going to hit it out and foul it out. And he had to watch that, man. I was watching Eli. He fouled it, and you want to soak every second of this up. He watched it all the way back. I think it might have went out of the park behind us, but Harrington on the pitcher's mound in the stretch. Cotter probably looking to steal. And there he goes. He's going to take it and going to be safe at second. Puts him in scoring position. So that was a ball up. Harrington at 59 pitches already for the Thayer Bobcats. No outs. Harrington got Cotter on second. Here's the pitch. It's going to go behind. That's going to get Cotter to third base. And first time the Bakersfield Lions have got somebody on the third base bag. No outs. Eli Cotter. Ty Cotter on third base. Eli Cotter in the batter's box. Nathan Sanders, shout out to Clint Berry. Nathan Sanders always giving a shout out to Clint Berry. We like that.
Clint Berry again.
As the ball's going to be high. Gotta love Clint Berry. Nathan always gives him a shout out.
Somehow Clint always finds a way on our live streams.
As Eli Cotter hits it to third, good decision by Ty Cotter. As he about went, but he made a smart decision there with only one out. He did not try to go and make the heroic play. So good decision there by Ty Cotter for the Bakersfield Lions. Jake Summers, number 22 for the Bakersfield Lions, going to be in the box now. One out, got Ty Cotter on third for the Bakersfield Lions. So Tony Airy, what an opportunity for these kids. I'm equally excited for the players as I am jealous. I'm right there with you, Tony. I would love to be out there, but I could not run from home to first to save my life.
I would need oxygen. Maybe a wheelchair.
I guarantee you.
Wheelbarrow or something.
So the Bakersfield Lions got Ty Cotter on third. Jake Summers in the box for the Bakersfield Lions. Harrington in the stretch. Bakersfield trying to get the first run of the night. Here's the pitch. Going to be a strike on the outside corner. Harrington throwing a good ball game for the Thayer Bobcats as well as Bodie Harden. Still 0-0. Cotter on third. Here's the pitch. Summers going to foul it back into the stands. Another souvenir for the fans. Little kiddos get them some souvenirs here tonight. I doubt they have to take them back. I don't know. I doubt it. Harrington, 0-2 count. Summers in the batter's box. Got Ty Cotter on third. Here's the pitch. Ball is going to be a high fastball. Make it 1-2. And, he hits the spots, man. Gets a 0-2 count. He always is hitting the high outside, trying to get him to chase. And good discipline there by Jake Summers for the Bakersfield Lions. Here's the pitch. Summers is, I thought that was close. They don't give it to him. 2-2 count now. 0-0. What a ball game. Hammons Field, home of the Springfield Cardinals. Here's the pitch. Summers going to hit it in the left field. That might get past. And what a catch there by the Thayer Bobcats. But that's going to get Ty Cotter. He's going to tag and go home. And the Bakersfield Lions get on the board first. Good hit by Jake Summers. But what a catch by the left fielder for the Thayer Bobcats. I cannot see that far. Who is that? Their numbers. Left fielder for the Thayer Bobcats makes a heck of a play. Their numbers are on 24 for the Thayer Bobcats. That is Dominic Boyce. Good catch there. He saved it, probably a triple right there, but nevertheless got Ty Cotter in. It's 1-0 now. Bakersfield Lions take the lead with an RBI there by Jake Summers. Here's the pitch. Strike on the inside corner. Second pitch for Harrington, and Durham's going to chip it down foul to Coach Cotter. He's going to grab it. So 1-2 count. Devin Harrington Gave up his first run of the night, but what a catch there by number 24, Dominic Boyds, for the Thayer Bobcats in left field. Here's the windup in the pitch. Durham chased it. He's going to strike out, but he already started walking back to the dugout, so that's going to be an out. But after a RBI from Jake Summers, the Bakersfield Lions get on the scoreboard with one hit, Andy. They got one hit on the night, and Ty Cotter made it leadoff, got hit, and he made his way all the way around the bases. And good hit there by Jake Summers for the Bakersfield Lions, and got an RBI. So it is 1-0 here. We're in for a good ball game already. The bottom of the fourth inning here, and Bodie Harden holding Thayer Bobcats scoreless so far.
Yeah, actually, I think I got this. I got this backwards. I got them off one. I think it actually should be Thayer. I'm sorry, 2 hits, and Bakersfield 1, I believe.
Okay, gotcha.
But they weren't counting the error out there. We were here, but
yeah.
We'll see if we can fix that. I don't know if
we're hard on them.
We're extremely hard on them. Kids have got them. I don't care if it's a 117-mile-an-hour rocket at you, one hopper. You got to make the play. No, I'm kidding. No, but yeah, that's what we've got. But we'll just keep that there. But either way, I want to thank Andrew Ekman for jumping on board with us today.
Absolutely, man, and thank you guys for coming up here. Last minute hollered at you guys and thought this would be a great opportunity, and appreciate you guys. You guys live way down there in Arkansas.
Oh, easy now,
so
easy.
What was
great
it?
State of Arkansas.
4 hours of driving? Or
yeah,
more?
It wasn't too bad. You get a lot of looks when you drive the company van that we do, but that's okay. That's okay.
That's all right.
We can deal with it. No, we enjoy this stuff too, and we appreciate the opportunity. Typically, we'd have a few more people on cameras, and maybe a camera out there on the ground, but we just don't have the staff today, and I apologize. But hopefully you guys are enjoying it either way. So also, we love when y'all engage with us.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm not on the headset all the time.
Tell us where you're watching from, guys.
Yes.
Of course, Brother Curtis Tackett, Lee Edwards. He's watching from Pulaski, Tennessee. Lee Edwards is, and my pastor, Curtis Tackett, Ben Martin from Thayer, Tony Airy from Thayer, Nathan Sanders. Shout out to Clint Berry. And,
he does. I don't know what he pays these people to do this, but it's every time like clockwork.
All right, Bodie Harden holding the Thayer Bobcats scoreless. Who's up to bat? Number 3 for the Thayer Bobcats. That is Mason Thornton, a sophomore. Strike 1. As he got him swinging. Thornton, again, just a sophomore. He's going to be a dandy ball player here in the next few years already as he hits it right back to Harden. Good play there by Bodie Harden. As he snatched it out of the air, threw it to first. Good play there by the big senior, Bodie Harden, holding them scoreless. Number 9 comes up to the plate. Caleb Tipton, another sophomore for the Thayer Bobcats. Yeah, going to hate to see him go this year. They graduate Friday, man, but, of course, districts don't start until May 15th, so he'll be graduated and still playing some baseball. Not sure when Thayer graduation is. Somebody wants to comment that. We can announce that as well. Here's the windup in the pitch. Tipton going to pop it up to the third baseman, Jake Summers. That's going to be 2 outs. Is that right? 2 outs, 1 out? Yeah, 2 outs. 2 outs. Number 24, Dominic Boyce. He made that play earlier in left field that might have saved a triple. It did get an RBI in for Jake Summers. But he made a heck of a play in left field over his shoulder catch. But Ty Cotter on third to get Bakersfield only score on the night, only run on the night. Harden's pitch, it's going to be hit to Helm at shortstop. Helm going to take the throw, going to be a little low. Good scoop. No, Cooper Massey dropped it, and he's going to be safe. Not sure. I think he might have trapped it a little bit. I don't know if they do replay here or not. Are they going to challenge or what? Don't think we're going to have that. We are high class today, but they don't have the challenge committee set up in New York today with umpires. Number 27, Canyon Harper, the big freshman for the Thayer Bobcats. In the batter's box, he's going to swing and miss. Got 2 outs here. Harden just with 40 pitches so far, so averaging 10 an inning right now. Bottom of the 4th inning. As a pitch, there's a ball. Their graduation is this Saturday, May the 10th. All right. So Friday night, Bakersfield graduation, Thayer Saturday. As Harper misses the strike there. Now a 2-2 count. Or excuse me, 1-2 count. Played ball with his dad. I just gave his dad a hug over there. Canyon Harper, big freshman for the Thayer Bobcats. He's going to pop it up. Going to go the second baseman, and Massey comes in. Oof, that could have been a disaster. Massey comes in and gets the catch, and Bodie Harden still holds them scoreless, 1-0 here at the end of 4. And Harden's only thrown 43 pitches for the Thayer Bobcats. Or excuse me, for the Bakersfield Lions. There's Cooper Massey. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Ball game going very quick. So Thayer graduates Saturday. Mike Crace, home of the Thayer, or voice of the Thayer Bobcats, watching. He's been doing that for.
Hope he's doing well. He's always nice to us. We used to be in Missouri there for a while, and he's always very nice to us.
Yep.
I hope he's doing well.
Still the voice of the Thayer Bobcats on K-Country 95 radio there in Thayer. And Redline Media Alliance, #1 viewed in Arkansas, viewed from 76 countries, all 50 states. Established 2019 out of Corning, Arkansas. Stream your event or anything you want to do. They do weddings, funerals. They do anything you want to do. I might have you come do one of our gospel concerts, man.
We should seriously do that.
Yeah,
for real.
that'd be
Seriously.
good.
That's a good shameless plug opportunity.
Yes, we ought to do that. So we ought to schedule that up sometime. Do
what
a
is that
Southern
group
Gospel
again?
Four Corners
For those that don't know?
Quartet. Yeah, Four Corners Quartet is one of my guys from Pulaski. My baritone is watching, and he's having foot surgery tomorrow, so keep him in your prayers. As I told him to, hey, enjoy it. You got some weeks off of work, just sit and eat and watch TV, man.
I would sub in, but I'm not very musically talented. I can play the triangle though.
Hey, you can come on. Little Saturday Night Live. Nancy Taylor watching for the Thayer Bobcats. Harrington still on the mound. Massey has got the only hit for the Bakersfield Lions. He ripped a double down left field to lead things off last inning. Takes a strike there. Massey's going to pop it up down the right field line, and first baseman Harper's going to catch it. Good play there by Canyon Harper, the first baseman, as they're going to retire Massey, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Looks like Teresa Hickman Edwina Price is watching tonight. That would be my wife's aunt. Larry and Teresa watching from Bakersfield. Several people watching. Strike there for Devin Harrington as number 25, Andrew Jorgensen, comes up. Nice clock there. We are pushing 6 o'clock. Good pitch there by Harrington as he got Jorgensen swinging. And a miss. 0-2 count. Third pitch, fastball right down the pipe. 3 pitches for Harrington, and he put some heat behind that one. As it is 1-0, we have got a good ball game here going tonight. Russ Lovin in the batter's box. Harrington going to throw the pitch, going to be a bit outside. 1-0 count. One count. Russ Lovins at the in the batter's box. Third pitch is going to be a strike. Hits the inside corner. 1-2 now. 1 out right now here in the top of the 5th inning. Here's the pitch, and he got him. Good pitch there by Devin Harrington. He's thrown 82 pitches. It's 1-0. Thayer Bobcats going to go into the bottom of the 5th inning, trying to get a run on the board. And Bodie Harden done a good job so far, keeping them off the board in the defense. But Thayer, done a good job defensively as well. Harrington hit Ty Cotter to lead off the last inning, and Ty Cotter made his way all the way around, and it's a good RBI from Jake Summers as he hit it into left field, and Bakersfield Lions leading 1-0. Make sure and share the post, guys. We're at Hammons Field here tonight on the home of the Springfield Cardinals in Springfield, Missouri. And there's some Bakersfield fans. That's Shelton Ray and Sydney and their baby girl sitting right there. Bodie Harden's still going to be pitching. There's some fellas enjoying them. Some Nerd gummies. I recognize those things. I picked up a lot of them melted things in my truck. Some Nerds. They're like Nerds, and they got gummy inside of them. And they're good to eat, but I hate picking them out of my truck after they melted in the carpet. Part of parenthood, I guess. There's some good buttered popcorn. That sounds good right now. 1-0. Thayer with 4 hits on the night. Bakersfield with 2. No errors for either team. There's a young man. He's got a cell phone. I don't know if he's probably playing games, if I was to guess. He's crawling up. Yep, he's playing. So them little kiddos, they can operate those phones, I think, better than most adults. Shannon Nichols says, "Is that you, Biggs?" I'm not sure. Shannon Nichols says, "Is that you, Biggs?" Not sure. Not sure if he's talking to me, but yeah, we can go by Biggs. Good pitch there by Bodie Harden. He's going to foul it off. Let's see here, number 4 for the Thayer Bobcats, Carter Nicholson. Going to be in the batter's box for the Thayer Bobcats, trying to get on the board 1-0. Bodie Harden done a good job pitching. Ball's going to be hit to Lovins at second. He loses control, throws it to first, and number 4, Carter Nicholson, going to get on base with an error by the Bakersfield Lions to lead this bottom of the 5th inning up. As the leadoff, Colton Mills going to be coming up to bat. So the leadoff, number 2, Colton Mills. That's what Lee just said. That little boy's probably listening to us on Spotify. Four Corners, I guarantee you that's what he's doing, Lee. Bodie Harden's pitch is going to be just a little bit low as an error on the Bakersfield Lions cost somebody to get on the first base, and now they're to the top of their lineup. Number 2, Mills, Colton Mills, the leadoff hitter for Thayer. Thayer trying to get somebody on the board. Here's the pitch. He's going to hit it out into center field. It's going to be short, and that's going to be in the gap, and they're going to have him on first and second with nobody out. Playing just a smidge deep and pop up, and Cotter couldn't quite get to it, so Colton Mills gets a hit for the Thayer Bobcats, and Easton Pitts comes to the batter's box with no outs. And I think they had this exact scenario last inning and couldn't capitalize off of it. Can the Thayer Bobcats get on the board? Easton Pitts, a senior. Here's the pitch. It's going to be a ball low. 47 pitches, only thrown 47 pitches for Bodie Harden for the Bakersfield Lions. Second pitch going to be in the dirt, 2-0. Man, you could not ask for a better night here at Hammons Field. Absolutely perfect. Here's the pitch. Harden. Pitts is going to swing it, and it's going to go down the right field line. Massey chasing it, going to hit the net. Good hustle there by Massey. The first baseman couldn't quite get to it. Went over into the net, and that's going to be a first strike on Easton Pitts. Got a 1-1 count. Again, say thanks to all of our sponsors here tonight on Redline Media Alliance. Of course, Turner's Welding and Fencing Style 101. As Pitts is going to pop it up into right field. As it going to drop just foul. Landed just foul. Thought it was going to drop hard angle up here, but goes just about a foot foul down the right field line. Man, oh, man. Again, Turner's Welding and Fencing Style 101, Remax Real Estate Exchange, Nicholson Farms, County Line Fence, Loreland, and Steed Brothers Trucking, as well as Coach Cotter, Brandon Cotter, a Bakersfield graduate, wants to go visit with his pitcher just a little bit in his infield, give him a little direction. And Coach Brandon Cotter, I believe him and Coach Pitts played ball against each other. I think they both graduated in 1996, if I remember right. And, of course, Coach Cotter went to Bakersfield. Coach Pitts went to Thayer. And I believe they played against each other back in the 90s, mid-upper 90s. So Easton Pitts in the batter's box. Man on first and second. Here's the pitch. He pops it up left side. Going to go out of play into the stands. And who's going to get it? They going to run after it or not? Well, my daughter tried to go after it, but she got well, she's got a sprint and dive for that. That was my daughter. I'm going to have to get on to her after this and say, you got to bail over them seats, girl. As Pitts survives that, it's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Pitts is going to hit it down into the shortstop, and they're going to be all safe. Got in the gap, and the bases are going to be loaded for senior Devin Harrington, and that's going to count as a hit as it just went deep into the infield. So senior Easton Pitts advances the runners, and he gets to first. And Devin Harrington, the pitcher, comes to the batter's box with 0 outs, and bases are loaded. Here's Devin Harrington for the Thayer Bobcats. Bodie Harden in the windup with bases loaded. Here's the pitch. He's going to hit it down the right field line. It's going to go out of play. Boy, they have gotten a lot of souvenirs tonight. I hope both schools brought a bunch of balls. There it is. Hey, there he found it. And Harrington's going to hit it up into the infield fly rule there, I believe, right? And he's going to be out, so infield fly. But that brings the big man up, number 35, Cooper Clark, hitting the cleanup spot with the bases loaded. Well, they are making them give the balls back. I'd slip it in my pocket if I caught one. Cooper Clark. Bases loaded for the Thayer Bobcats. Here comes the pitch, and it's going to be just a bit low and outside. 1-0 count. Cooper's landing. There we go. The Joplin Supply game on. Cooper's landing. Yeah, hey, if he hits it there, he deserves something. Here's the pitch as Cooper Clark hits it to third base, and they're going to sell. They thought they saved the run, but the Thayer Bobcats, I thought he was too. I'm not sure what happened.
Okay, so they got the out at third.
So they did get the out at third, but they did score at home. So good play there by Jake Summers for the Bakersfield Lions. He stepped on the bag and threw it home for the force out and had him, but they dropped it. And we got a tie ball game. It is 1-1. Thayer Bobcats and Bakersfield Lions here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Davin Casey Friend, go Brody. As that brings up, who is that? Number 3? Number 3, Mason Thornton, the sophomore. Has a good pickoff there by Bodie Harden, and he got him. What a pickoff play by the senior Bodie Harden. And he takes him all the way into the top of the 6th inning, and it is 1-1, though, now. The Bakersfield Lions and the Thayer Bobcats. What a ball game here tonight from Hammons Field as senior Bodie Harden makes a nice pickoff play for the Thayer Bobcat, or for the Bakersfield Lions. So far, it is just 1-1 right now. Bakersfield Lions got their score on an RBI from Jake Summers, and then Thayer Bobcats just got the score for the. Let's see here, who got the RBI there? Carter Nicholson got the RBI. He scored. Okay, so Carter Nicholson scored. Thanks, Christian. And it is a 1-1 ball game. As Thayer Bobcats has got 6 hits on the night, Bakersfield has 2. Bakersfield with 1 error, Thayer Bobcats with none on the night. So we are having a great time here at Hammons Field here tonight. Beautiful stadium, guys. If you want to come up here and watch some good baseball, there's a water tower. But a beautiful stadium. If you want to come watch some great baseball at a low price, guys, come up here to Hammons Field in Springfield, Missouri, and you will have the time of your life. You know, we come up here a lot during the summer, and, you know, it's not very far away either, and you can come up and enjoy Friday. I think every Friday night they do fireworks afterwards on the games. So, and again, I want to say thanks to them, and she got her a big bucket of popcorn there. She's like, I don't think I'm going to play. I'm going to eat some of that popcorn. That looks like some good stuff right there. So Devin Harrington only allowing 2 hits so far for the Thayer Bobcats. Bodie Harden going to be leading it off for Bakersfield. He's a leadoff hitter for the Bakersfield Lions. Devin Harrington pitching a good ball game, as is Bodie Harden. Here's the pitch. Bodie going to hit a little chopper down the third base line. Harrington going to catch it when it's foul. Good hustle there by Harden to get down to first base, but he got it before it rolled back in. 83 pitches so far for Harrington, so he has got 22 left. Of course, Thayer, the home team, as they were supposed to play Monday at Alton, but that got rained out.
Didn't both teams have
Actually, Bakersfield played at Mountain View Birch Tree Liberty at 11 this morning. Not sure about Thayer, though. As Harrington throws the high fastball, had some heat on it. I wish we had a radar gun going. I don't think they got it going tonight, but Harrington throwing it pretty good. Second pitch is going to be hit back to the pitcher. Harrington will run over to first, tag it himself as he retires Bodie Harden, and that's got 1 out. Number 2, Alex Helm, going to come in to the batter's box for the Bakersfield Lions. Big sophomore shortstop. Here's the pitch. Going to be that looked like a strike right down the middle. But they're going to call it a ball. Second pitch going to be hit to the second baseman. Good play there. Going to throw it to Harper. That's going to retire the second batter. 2 outs for the Thayer Bobcats. 2 up, 2 down. Ty Cotter will come into the batter's box. I keep saying Ty Cotter will check in for the Bakersfield Lions. I told you it'd take 5 innings. We're already in the 6th. So Cotter going to be in the batter's box for the Bakersfield Lions. Harrington in the windup. Here's the pitch, and he catches outside corner. Going to be a strike and an 0-1 count. So Harrington in the top of the 6th inning with 88 pitches. Here's the pitch. Cotter's going to hit it down left side. I believe it's going to go out of play, and it does on top of the dugout. Harrington. Here's the pitch. Cotter going to hit it to the shortstop. Going to be a long throw there, and he's going to get him at first base as number 2 for the Thayer Bobcats. That's Colton Mills. Makes a nice play. 3 up, 3 down. Thayer Bobcats going to the bottom of the 6th. Tied up. 1-1. As the big Colton Mills, that's Cooper Clark, the All-State football player for the Thayer Bobcats. Coach Pitts and Coach Briar Hancock coaches for the Thayer Bobcats, and Coach Cotter and Coach Cotter The coaches for the Bakersfield Lions got Greg Cotter as the assistant, and Brandon Cotter, the head coach.
What a game so far, Andrew. I mean, unbelievable game.
Oh, my goodness, man.
A good old pitcher's duel, but you got to give some credit to these defenders behind these pitchers, man.
Yes, they are playing well. Good. And, I mean, speaking of that, as I keep talking about it, Dominic Boyce in left field, he saved a triple earlier. Summers did get the RBI off that, but that saved a triple and possible another run on that. But now it's 1-1, and we are in the bottom of the 6th inning. Of course, high school baseball only plays 7. So we're excited here for this last inning. Maybe it'll go into like 12 innings.
It may do it. It seriously may do it. We can spend all night here under the lights. Actually, the lights are just now turning on.
Yes.
I will say this. The infield for both teams, except for one play today, has played phenomenal. Infield for both teams extremely, extremely good today. So very good stuff from the infields today.
Yes, absolutely.
There's
both teams
lights.
Playing well. Yes. I hope we get to go into extra innings. Maybe 12 or 13 of them. Here's the pitch. I don't know if the schools would excuse absences tomorrow or not if they went into 12 innings. Here's the hit, and it's going to go off Jake Summers. He's still going to try to make it. Good recovery there by Jake Summers for the Bakersfield Lions. Has a good hit there by number 4, Carter Nicholson. But Jake Summers recovers and makes a nice long throw to get him out. Got a lot of people talking. Good job, B. Andrea Turner, David Casey Friend. Number 45 comes up to bat for the Thayer Bobcats. That's Ty Young, Coach Denny Young's son, just a freshman.
Now, Bakersfield's had a pretty good season so far, right?
Well, they have. I'd have to look at the record. I was going to look that up just a second ago. I started looking districts up. I know Bakersfield's in the Class 2 District 10 as Young swings, fouls it off his foot. I was going to look at Thayer here real quick and see when their districts are, what district they're in.
What is it?
As Young hits it to second base, and Lovins is going to get it. Toss it over to Massey. That'll be out number 2 for the Bakersfield Lions. Looks like Thayer's in Class 3, District 9. Okay, Bakersfield looks like they're 11-5 on the year. Thayer and Bakersfield played earlier this year, and Bakersfield won 5-4.
Got another good one then.
So another good ball game going on here. Thanks, Christian, for that info there. That's Russ Lovins, just a sophomore for the Bakersfield Lions. Here's the pitch for Bodie Harden, and it's going to be hit before the plate, and it's going to be a ball. Count's going to be 2-0. He threw one just a second ago. Here's a pitch by Harden, and it's going to be just a little bit low. 3-0 now. There's a strike. 3-1. And here's the pitch, and he's going to foul it off the end of his bat. Going to make the count full. 3-2. They got 2-2 up there, but I think it's 3-2. Full count. As he walks him. So 2 out walk. Number 27, Canyon Harper, the freshman, going to check, I did it again. Going to come to the batter's box at the scores table. Canyon Harper going to come to the batter's box for the for the Thayer Bobcats. 63 pitches thrown for Bodie Harden. Hadn't had to throw a lot, averaging about 10 an inning, which is pretty darn good. So Bodie Harden got a man on first with 2 outs. Harper's going to miss the high fastball, 0-1 count. Second pitch is going to be low. 1-1 count for Canyon Harper, the big freshman for the Thayer Bobcats. Here's the pitch. Harper swing and a miss. Runner's going to take the steal. Going to advance into scoring position. That's number 24, Dominic Boyce. Said his name a lot tonight. Dominic Boyce, just a sophomore. 1-1 here. Bottom of the sixth inning. Thayer Bobcats and the Bakersfield Lions all knotted up. Bodie Hardin's pitch. Harper, he is going to go. Hardin's going to strike him out. That's going to end the inning. Going into the top of the seventh, 1-1. The Bakersfield Lions and Thayer Bobcats all knotted up here. And what better of a night could we ask for than this? 1-1. Going into the top of the seventh. The original pitchers are still in there. And we are having a great time here at Hammons Field tonight. And not sure if any administration is watching, but guys, we plan on going into 13, 14 innings. The boys might get home a little late, 2 or 3 in the morning. So if there's some absences tomorrow, blame it on Andy Earls. So I don't know. I would say they'll expect them to be there.
Yeah, they'll expect them. I have an excused absence form. It's not official, but I've got an excused absence form, and I put my initials on there. So we'll do everything we can to get you out of it, but more than likely you're on your own.
Yes, absolutely. Is Devin Harrington still in, pitching top of the seventh inning for the Thayer Bobcats. He's pitched a great game. Kevin Ray, and man, my mind is blank, guys. Help me out on this other umpire. I know his name. Jason is his first name. He's in administration down at Mountain Home, Arkansas. Used to be at Gainesville. Can't think of his last name, but I know it's Jason. He might have teed me up a time or two when I was coaching. That's how I know him. No, he's a good guy. I've known him for a long time. Kevin Ray down from the Ozark County area as well. Number 7, Eli Cotter, going to be leading it off for the Bakersfield Lions. Pitch going to be a little bit low in the dirt. 1-0. Harrington's got 14 pitches left.
I'm Bakersfield. I take every pitch in this inning. No,
absolutely, yeah. I'm telling you, Harrington's thrown a good ball game tonight. Here's the second pitch. Going to be a strike right down the pipe. 1-1 count.
In all seriousness, I'm sure Coach knows that going into
Jason Morris. Thank you, Casey. Yep. Has a good hit there, almost down the left field line, but just a smidge foul.
But in all seriousness, I know Coach probably knew that going in this inning. He's probably telling Harrington, hey, just a heads up. We got to be efficient. Let's pump some strikes here.
Absolutely.
Because you've only got so many pitches left.
Yep, he's at 93 pitches, so he's got 12 more. No outs. Looking bird watching the game. Nice pitch there, off-speed pitch there by Harrington to strike out Cotter. And that's going to be 1 out. That's going to bring up the big man, Jake Summers, for the Bakersfield Lions. Carrie Belt watching from Bakersfield. Miss Carrie, hope you're doing good. Jake Summers trying to get something going for the Bakersfield Lions. Here's an off-speed pitch. It's going to be a bit up. Good-looking pitch there by Harrington. Harrington at 95. He's got 10 more pitches. Here's the next pitch. It's going to be a up and in, 2-1. Springfield Cardinals, Wilson Logistics. Here's the pitch. Summers going to chop it to third base. Cooper Clark going to throw it over to Harper. That's going to retire the second batter. 2 up, 2 down. Brings up number 4, Austin Durham. The sophomore, I believe, for the Bakersfield Lions. No, he's a junior, sorry. Junior Austin Durham. Here's the pitch for Harrington, just a bit high. 1-0 count. Got 2 outs. Harrington throws one. It's going to be popped up, and catcher going to try to get to it, but it's going to land in the stands. and be out of play. So going to be a 1-1 count. Young man gets down there and gets the ball. Stick it in your pocket, man. Come on. Stick that thing in your pocket. You don't have to give it back if it's in your pocket. We got an 0-1 count here. Austin Durham trying to get a 2-out rally going. Harrington. Here's the pitch. And another strike. Going to be 1-0-2 now on Durham. So Devin Harrington trying to take it into the bottom of the 7th with a tie ball game. And he struck him out looking. So Devin Harrington, 100 pitches on the dot. It is 1-1 going into the bottom of the 7th. Matt Franks, good job announcing, Coach. I appreciate that, buddy. I had him at Koshkonong when I coached there, and then he sung in my quartet as well a while back. So I've had everybody in my quartet.
I might as well come on in there to enjoy the fun.
I seen him yesterday. Seen his cute little baby boy and his wife and his family. Hey, guys, we have a great, great ball game going on here. We're not Bakersfield Lions. It says they've got 1 hit. It's 2 hits on the score. So they've got 2 hits. Harrington's held them to 2. Thayer with 6 hits on the night. It's a 1-1 ball game going into the bottom of the 7th inning. And this has been a fun ball game here tonight. Is Christian Crisp is given some stats here. Ty Cotter's the one who scored as Jake Summers hit him in on the sac fly earlier. Who do we got coming up for the Thayer Bobcats? It's hard to see that small number on their back. Number 4 for the Thayer Bobcats going to be coming up. That is Carter Nicholson. So Carter Nicholson, he's 2 for 3 on the night. Couple singles. As the coach, as Coach Pitts comes out to the mound, not sure what they're going to discuss. Oh, they're getting the pitch count, I think, for Devin. Bodie Harden, not even close to his pitch count tonight. Hey, Tony Airy, I'm going to come. Man, I've heard you sing, Tony, on Facebook, and I would take you any day, buddy. You've got some pipes on you. I have heard you many times playing that guitar and singing, and man.
330 down the right field line. I'm not sure what the dimensions are at Bakersfield or Thayer. I think left field line maybe
315,
315 down the left field line.
Somebody needs to jack one here. If somebody hits one out in center, dead center, 400 feet,
they've earned it.
They have earned it for sure. Number 4, Carter Nicholson, 2 for 3 on the night. Up to bat for the Thayer Bobcats, bottom of the 7th. Here's the pitch. He's going to pop it up into center field. And Eli Cotter's there to grab it for the Bakersfield Lions. So Eli Cotter, the sophomore, catches it. Good play there by the big sophomore for the Bakersfield Lions. Brings up number 2, leadoff hitter Colton Mills for the Thayer Bobcats. Colton trying to get a score in. Colton's going to hit it down right field in the gap. That's going to be a base hit. As the leadoff runner or leadoff hitter, Colton Mills with another single. That's going to bring up Easton Pitts with the man on. Tie ball game 1-1. Center fielder Easton Pitts going to come to the batter's box. Got a man on. Are they going to run him? They're going to throw it back, try to hold him a little bit, as they do not want him in scoring position. If anybody's going to steal, it's going to be Mills. He's got some wheels on him. As Pitts hits it in the left field, and looks like it's going to be caught. Good play there by the Bakersfield Lions. Ty Cotter in left field. 2 outs now, 1 man on. That's going to bring up senior pitcher Devin Harrington for the Thayer Bobcats. Ty Cotter, coach's son there in left field. Good play there from him. So Devin Harrington throwing a good ball game tonight. Up to bat now, one man on. Bodie Hardin on the pitcher's mound, holding the runner back. Good throw there, good scoop by Massey. One to one. Hardin in the stretch. Here comes the pitch. Harrington's going to hit it in the left field into the gap. Here comes the Thayer Bobcats. Number 2, they're going to send him all the way home, and that's going to be your ball game. Number 2, Colton Mills comes in to score as Devin Harrington gets the ball game ending double into the gap into left field, and the Thayer Bobcats win it 2-1 over the Bakersfield Lions, guys. And I'm telling you what, this was one heck of a ball game here tonight. And Devin Harrington, you know, if anybody deserved to get the winning hit, that was him, as number 2, Colton Mills, comes around and scores to win the ball game for the Thayer Bobcats. Wow.
Wow is right. What a game.
What a ball game. What a ball game, and you know, I hope these kids had the time of their life tonight. And you know, win or lose here tonight, we are thankful for the opportunity to be able to give these kids here tonight at Hammons Field in Springfield, Missouri. And we couldn't have done it without anybody. Redline Media Alliance, the sponsors, all the parents, Hammons Field especially for making special arrangements to do this. And I know Bakersfield's heads are down, but I'm telling you, they're going to remember this forever as Coach Pitts there giving his guys high fives. Thayer Bobcats pick up the win as senior Devin Harrington with a shot in the left field and brings Mills all the way around from first base to score to win the ball game.
Who else? Who else but Devin? I mean, the way he pitched today and got through, obviously had a couple different times he was in jams a little bit, but, man, he only give up, I mean, by their count, 2 hits is all he give up through a 7 full innings against a very good Bakersfield team. This isn't like a down year for Bakersfield. This is a really good baseball team in Bakersfield. So to do what he did today was absolutely phenomenal. I want to brag on our staff. Andrew Ekman is one of the best play-by-play guys in the business, and I'm not just saying it because he's right beside me. I mean that. I call him Golden Pipes. But we had Ty Earls. Come to camera 4 here for just a second, Ty. This is a 13-year-old directing us today.
Man, look at them triceps.
No, he needs to gain a little weight. No, I'm kidding. He's getting there, though. He's been working hard.
Yep.
This is a 13-year-old that's directing all of this.
Man, I'm telling you what.
Where's Gavin? Gavin, get in here. Get in here, young man.
Yeah, get
Gavin,
in here, man.
13, 14? Okay.
14.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he's over running the camera that's zooming in, the Hero Cam, which is not an easy camera to run. But this kid made it look easy tonight.
Yes.
That camera right there. He did a great job with it all day. He's never even done this before.
No.
We just start yelling at him on the headsets, and he does a phenomenal job. So,
man.
And then
where's Christian?
Where's Christian? Yeah,
he left.
No, he didn't.
I don't know where. Hell, he's down on the.
He's gone. He's like a white blur. But without him, I want to say thank you to Colton Luddyman, my IT guy from afar as well. Thank you. And like I said, thank you to Caleb here at the Hammons Field Springfield Cardinals.
Man, we had a great time.
Hospitality. Listen, they didn't care if we got here at 3 in the morning. They were going to be here to open up, and they've been so good to us down there. So thank you guys. For you all letting us stream this. I appreciate it.
Thank you
for you helping put it together, too.
Thank you to the sponsors. I want to go over them one more time here for you. Let me get to them. I know we've got County Line Fence and Thayer. Let me get to them. Bear with me one second. Turner's Welding and Fencing, LLC, down in Caulfield, Style 101 Hair and Tanning in Caulfield, in between Bakersfield and Caulfield. Nicholson Farms.
Yeah.
Remax Real Estate Exchange. County Line Fence, Eli Martin in Thayer, Missouri. Steed Brothers Trucking and Lorland They're down in between Bakersfield and Caulfield, Airbnb. They've got an event center. And, again, I said Steed Brothers Trucking. And, it's where thoughts and prayers go out to the Steed family for their loss. And, he was a vital part of the community and a great man. But we are so thankful where he is now. And
to the family, we can't pretend to know what you're going through, but we sympathize for you guys. And like you said, he's in a better place now. Probably had a great view of this game today, if I had to guess.
Absolutely, yes.
Hey, also, they're not a sponsor, but it was really good food before we came here. The boys wanted some wings, so we went to Wingstop.
Hey,
really good
go.
wings. Really good wings. So thank you to Wingstop as well for taking care of us. They were really good to us, too. So we appreciate that. I'm going to tell you something. I'm really curious now. Anytime we stream someone, I always pay attention to how they do going forward. I'm very interested to see how these two teams do moving forward into their districts. Obviously, their regular seasons, they still got a few games, I know. But moving into their districts, these are two really good teams.
Yes,
they both got an ace, at least one, that we know can pitch. So it'll be very interesting to see how these boys do. This will be on Facebook for as long as we can allow it to be on Facebook. Yep. I know eventually they're going to change the rules.
Get on there
on
and screen record it or something. That way you've got it.
Yeah, that's what we used to have YouTube for, but we're kicked off right now trying to figure out what the heck happened there. But we'll figure that out. But again, I want to say thank you. I know Nicholson Farms. I think they sponsored.
They sponsored
the last time we did basketball, didn't they?
They sponsored the district tournament, and he was one of my coaches in high school. Him and Coach Pitts. He was the assistant. Blake Nicholson and Coach Pitts were high school baseball coaches. So,
man, I tell you what, I had a blast. I don't know about you guys. I had a blast. Hey, Gavin, you want to say anything before we get off air? You want to say a shout out to anybody or anything? Or?
Shout out to the girlfriends. I mean,
anything? Well, neither of these two have enough game, I think, to do that. So we know better than that. Anybody you want to say hi to? Any shout outs? Nope, nothing.
Your
okay.
Mom. Hi, Mom. There you go. There you go.
No. Okay. Andrew, any last words before we get off?
Well, I'm telling you, man, this was a great time. And, again, can't thank everybody that made this possible. We threw this together in a week and a half, and I'm so thankful for these kids to have this opportunity, and hope they remember it forever. And congratulations to the Thayer Bobcats.
I want to say something, too. In life, when tragedy happens, obviously the storms devastated not just these baseball teams and their fields, but a lot of other things. But when that stuff happens, it's funny how communities rally together.
Yes, absolutely.
This is a great example of it right here. Two really horrible things happened to both of these communities and their fields. And here we are with something at the very end of that tunnel, the light at the end of that tunnel, that's just a beautiful thing. Thanks to everybody involved that made this possible.
Yep, and we got a lot of people commenting.
Let's go ahead. Let's go
Nicole
through
Haynes, wow, walk-off for Devin. Thanks for the live stream. Michelle Holman, wowza, great job, great win. Aaron Henry, played baseball with him. Good job, Andrew. Stephen Looney, great job, Andrew and Redline. Mike Crace, great job, guys. Enjoyed the broadcast. Mike. Vicky Gant, good game. Jake Summers. Nita Lonnie Judd, thanks to all that made this possible. What an awesome experience for both teams. Jolie Graft Keith, thank you to everyone who made this possible. David Mills, good job, guys. Enjoyed the win for the Bobcats. Chuck Mullins and all them guys. And thanks to everybody else who watched.
Yes.
And, we had an awesome time here tonight. We need to make this a
yearly thing. I'm
man.
with you, dude. I enjoy from a setup standpoint. This is beautiful, and I would love to have more people here, man. We could have cameras on the ground.
Yes, absolutely.
This could be a lot of fun in the future if we knew it. This is like you said, all last minute. I couldn't get any of my staffers here. We tried. I dragged, and there's child labor laws in Missouri, I'm sure, but I dragged these two in here. Y'all don't say a word at home, but no, they did a great job too. But no, I'm with you. It would be really cool to do this on a yearly basis.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
I'd really
see
enjoy
what
that.
we can do.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, if you don't have anything else to say,
all right.
We're going to send out our sponsor video one more time. For Gavin, for Christian, for Ty, for Andrew, I'm Andy saying good night, God bless, and we can't wait to see you again.
Good night.
You're watching the Red Line Media Alliance Game of the Week between Bakersfield and Thayer.